Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Icewind Dale with the Omen Seekers. Uh, let's jump into this slight recap.
What?
Just slight. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not gonna be a big apology this
Crap, you
time,
guys.
but just this slight recap that I wrote. All right. The um.
No, it's Ohm. Oh, the Omen Seekers.
All right. I'll play some recap music that you guys can hear. The Omen Seekers have their eyes set on that surging mythalar at the center of the ancient city of Ythryn. But, as luck would have it, it was sealed behind a huge magical force field. As the adventurers explored, they found a number of towers, each corresponding to one of the 8 schools of magic. Inside these towers were inscribed portions of an 8-part magic rite called the Rite of the Arcane Octodad. I'm changing it to Octodad. If you've heard of the game, you know.
I
And
have
it
heard
was-
of the game, yes.
It's an amazing game.
And it was
Wonderful.
it was presumed that if the group could collect all 8, they would grant them access to the center spire which held the Mythalar. The fate of Icewind Dale and the never-ending winter hinged on this massive device. But this city was proving to be incredibly dangerous. Many of the towers were guarded by varying denizens of the city, and even in the streets there were looming threats this way and that. The Omen Seekers had discovered 5 of the 8 inscriptions so far, and in the process, noticed that Larthus had spotted them. Although he seemed to be aware of the group, the Demi-Lich was keeping his distance at the moment. He was watching them, observing, possibly plotting. The Seekers had found a woman with a crown frozen in time, seemingly cursed by the crown. Flight had utilized another purple pear to release the woman from her attunement to the cursed crown, and soon she fell to the ground, quickly aging hundreds of years before she fell to dust. Before she fell to dust, she pleaded with the group to destroy the crown and free her memories. They had encountered an anvil in another tower, which, according to the magen that guarded it, had the ability to destroy magical items. Although the magen had been tasked with making sure it wasn't used in this way ever again, which would surely complicate matters further. In yet another tower, where no inscription had been found. A small replica of the tower sat guarded by 4 large hands made of energy. Hoping the inscription was written on the bottom of the model tower, the group rushed in to get it. Dimitri was able to swipe it quickly, but found that as he touched it, a magical doorway-shaped portal was summoned at the far end of the room. Dimitri quickly jumped through the doorway and found himself in a small extra-dimensional space where a group of 3 hags had set up shop. Although Anti-Pinch, Anti-Pillage, and Anti-Plunder had introduced themselves fairly openly, Dimitri still noped out of there as quickly as he came and tossed the model tower across the floor towards the others, and as it left his grasp, the portal extinguished itself, leaving the group at the mercy of 4 huge fists.
Yeah, they weren't the sexy singles in my area I was hoping to find.
Yeah, no. I'm always jumping through portals looking for sexy singles, let me tell you. That's technically what a link is. Yeah, so yeah, that totally stands up. Click here. Hold this little tower to meet singles near you. Oh. What is this picture? She's winking. No.
This makes me feel
Thank
uncomfortable and not in the way I want to feel uncomfortable.
The picture he posted?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, we're
I'm
in
pretty
it.
sure I kicked off the end of the start of the round kicked off the end of the session or whatever.
Right. Well, had you done
Does that mean it's
anything?
my go?
What was the last thing you did?
Kicked the statue towards the door with an object interaction.
Gotcha. Okay, so you've used
Yeah,
your
yeah.
object
I think that was all he did.
but no action or
Mhm.
bonus action. Okay. Hella dope. All right, well let's oh, I didn't have a special. Okay, well we'll jump back to this. Maybe.
All right. G to G? Heck yeah. I can hear it.
Just looking for. Okay, well, yeah, let's jump into this battle. Ample, what are you doing? You're in between two giant floating hands. One of them is grappling onto Flight. You've launched the little model tower to the other side of the room towards Dr. I guess you said towards the doorway?
That's right. I imagine it's somewhere, I don't know, skittering across the floor around here, I suppose. Or maybe because of the angle of the pedestal, maybe I have to angle it this way, towards the dock.
Okay, I'm into that.
If I use my help action, that's going to give Flight advantage to get out of the grapple, right? Do I need to stay there to activate that? Or can I, come... Oh, it's paused. The game's paused. Is that just for me, or is it for everyone?
No, I just didn't unpause it. No, I think you just have to be in range within your 6-second turn.
Within 5 feet. Yeah. So I'll move there with 10 feet of movement. I'm going to give Flight the help action, and then disengage with my bonus action and go another 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm basically with the dock and the tower. So I can, I'll if the dock does nothing with the tower, I'll keep kicking it with my next object interaction at the start of my next turn. I'm done.
Okay. We're on to you, Bree. What's up? There's energy leaking out of the hand to your left, so you've done some damage there. Everyone else seems all right at the time being.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Flight to get out of the grapple before I leave the room, at the very least. So I'm gonna continue attacking the hand that's leaking energy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit it with a... I think I'll probably just keep hitting it with my stick. With my shillelagh.
Hit it with the stick.
Oh, right, I need target. It's been a second. Ooh, 27 to
We're off to a
hit.
good start. All right, you slam into this big old fist with your quarterstaff.
Nice.
And 11 damage.
That's how much health it has. You little. What does this look like?
I think I stab my staff right through like the center of this hand, like pinning it to the ground for a second.
Oh, okay.
Before it like dissipates.
Hell
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Crucify that bitch.
Splatters against the ground of enforced energy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take a... Ooh, I didn't mean to check myself. I'm gonna just take 5-foot step that way.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
All right. Dope. All right. This hand's turn, the one you've just stepped in front of, turns down towards you. And it's not grappling anybody, right? No, it's not. Okay.
No.
All right, goes down, makes a big fist, and swings down at your face. Oh, 25 to hit. That lands for 25 force damage on Bree, immediately bloodying her.
Okay.
Flight, it is now your turn. You're wrapped up in the fist of this hand. It's holding on to you, squeezing tight. You take the damage that we applied last time at the beginning of your turn. And go ahead.
So it'll take my action to escape, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just going to be acrobatics with advantage because of Dimitri helping me. Here we go. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that
22.
does it. A 22 beats the escape DC. You flip out of the grasp of this thing, breaking through its fingers.
Remove grappled. Then, let's see. as my bonus action, I will... Let's see. What should I do? As my bonus action, I think I'll just use an unarmed strike to go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this hits. Nope, natural 1.
Ooh, unfortunately, no way. You're not gonna get this, big boy. All right.
All right.
Is that turn?
Yeah, that'll be turn.
All right. All right. It's now this other hand's turn. Which one? Which one would be? This
Top
one.
left.
Top left. All right. So you're in front of that hand. This one's floating over here. I guess it swoops in
Okay,
towards the other side of you, now flanking you with the other hand. It sees you escape from the other one and goes in to grasp you.
30 saving throw. Please be good.
17. That's good. You duck out of the way. Yes. It's not able to grab onto you. That hand is dead. It is now the one that you were just fudging with. So the first one swaps at you to try to grab you again. The other one also swings in, trying to grab you once again.
30 saving throw.
And
damn it!
11.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that one gets you
that was
again.
Yeah,
and so let's remember this. You're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage on your turn. Okay, that's its turn. Dr. Lazarus, we're on you.
You're muted.
If you're here.
I am. You guys always know I forget to unmute myself. So first things first. Scorching Ray. Going to go for 2 at the one in front of Bree and 1 at the one holding flight. I believe that one's the one holding flight, the one closer to me.
No, the one
the one to the north.
And the one to the north is the one that actually got him.
I'm gonna crack into the one that's holding flight. No, it won't. Will it hurt flight? Does it look like there's a chance to? Okay, good.
No.
So 2 at the one directly in front of us, 1 at the one over there. The first one's gonna have my extra D8.
Okay.
I'm restrained while grappled this way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, well, wait, are you?
That's what I heard last time.
PCs have to do it in a 1-2 motion, but some creatures can do it straight away. It depends. You'd need to read the thing.
Let me double check here then. Well, let me render out these attacks first. Okay.
No. Check your thing. Let's do your thing, buddy. I'll roll because it's gonna take me a minute to do the rolls. Because remember, I have to do them weird. I'll roll everything while you figure.
Okay,
or do you
so
want me to do it?
you're not necessarily restrained.
Right?
You're just grappled.
Okay, so I'm just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just grappled.
Yeah. Yep, just can't move. Okay, so that first attack, 26, that totally hits. That's the one with an extra D8.
Yep.
Not bad.
And
14 fire.
that includes it. Okay, great. 14 fire. That immediately starts oozing force energy out of it.
Here comes the next one.
Rough.
13.
That one veers off course. It dodges out of the way, splashes against the ground. Splashes. Explodes against the ground.
Yeah.
All right.
And the third one.
Last but not least. Son of a bitch.
Dang, another off shot.
Because it crumbles against the ground.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna move there. Bonus action. Flamethrower.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
Is that the 15 feet one? Yeah.
Yep. You said hit damage, and then it tells you to roll, right?
Yep.
Ugh.
Motherfucker.
Brutal.
All fire is fire.
A 7 and an 8, so they both take damage. Fire to the one, fire to the other. You're just burning their fingernails off. All right, dope. Anything else?
Attack of opportunity, because I'm going to try to get the fuck out.
Okay.
not up front.
All right, so it tries to grab you as you run away. You got to do a dexterity saving throw, which you fail. So it grabs a hold of you as you try to run away. Shit,
Is that
Actually,
is that its attack, or is that an effect that it does as an action?
Let's double check.
was there an attack roll?
Yeah, opportunity attacks. You can't do like effects like that as opportunity attacks. It has to be with like a weapon or.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it lists it different on the abilities rather than the actions tab. So you're right. That's an action, not an attack. I can only do an attack. All right.
Punch me in the
And
chin.
if it helps, I can do a reaction to give him more AC. So let me jump in if I can.
Okay. Well, the attack. I'm switching to just a punch in the back. It's a 28. I don't know. Can you do?
I can give you a +4 bonus if you have something that can pump you up as well.
I do. Plus
Great.
4.
Let's
So wait,
do it.
so hold on.
Will you
Or-
get to 28 though?
No, I don't think. I think I'll be shy by like 20. I think I'll be because I have +5 with shield. I'm 18 +4.
Right,
That's
so we can get a
22.
+9.
Yeah, it's just shy. It's
between us.
27.
Yeah, 27.
Rough. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the punch.
Save it.
I'll take the punch to the back.
All right, you get punched in the back for 26 force
Oh,
damage.
but I do get it right.
Wow.
You
I'm
almost
going
fall.
into the hallway. Fuck
Okay.
that. I'm going into the hallway.
Step through the doorway. Now leaving a blood trail behind you. We're back
Coughing up
around
blood.
to Ample, to Dimitri.
Mm-hmm. I want to. Fuck, I can't remember which one I. Bonus action. It was the
Inside
one
the
originally
fighting?
in this corner. Yeah,
That should just be that one. That should just be that one that's still there.
You're within 5 feet.
Yeah, no,
anyway, so
no.
I'll get
It's
it
not that
anyway.
one. It'd be this one actually. Because
Either way,
this one here moved from the top left.
Right.
So it's the
Awesome.
one that's bloodied right now.
Awesome. Reese hurt more. Flight's flanked. Flight's in more danger. Okay. I will.
I'd say. I mean, do what you want, I guess.
You're being flanked, so they've got advantage on you to attack. They can both try to grapple you. Bree, even though she's below half health, is also a druid. So druids have,
Yeah, don't worry about
you
me.
Have your thing up yet? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Doesn't matter.
I'm
going
not
to...
in mushroom form at the moment because I'm so hurt.
Yeah, it got
If
knocked
I
off
move-
of you in one attack, I believe.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, it was a really
If I
big
move
attack.
Here, will I get flanking on the one in front of me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
oh,
I'm
yeah.
not incapacitated. I'm not
Because it's
incapacitated,
not
so you're still fine.
restrained or anything. Yep. Great. Awesome. So I will attack with my rapier and dagger, I guess. No point using my bonus action for anything else. Attack.
With advantage. Yep.
With advantage. And I will target first. Always remember to target. And then alt for advantage with my rapier. Heck yeah.
That
do.
does it. You slice it across the palm.
Sneak attack as well. And then my bonus action, offhanded dagger
Going down. Okay, awesome.
with advantage. Come on, critical bugger.
Dang, you're doing good. Okay, yeah, your offhand dagger
one
also
damage.
hits for another 1.
Yeah, it all helps.
Stabs it.
And
You give it a
so
hangnail.
what I am trying to do metaphysically is draw its attention away from Flight, if that's possible. Because I've just, they've come on both sides to get Flight, but I've just kind of shivved it up the butt. So I'm hoping to take a little heat off him as well.
Okay. Well,
So
give
feel
me
free to
a
target me.
persuasion with advantage
Oh,
because
hey.
you landed both of those attacks. Okay, that's pretty good.
Heck
Okay,
yeah.
is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll say to it, you know what they say, big hands compensating for something. As I stab it.
As they morph into giant phalluses. No, just joking. Bree, what are you
Tiny
doing?
palaces.
I am going to. Frig. Okay, so the one in front of me is bloodied at the very least at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. How much health do I have? I only have 26 health left. Maybe I'll use a Cure Wounds on myself real quick, because they're doing a fuck ton of damage. Yeah. I'm gonna use a Cure Wounds at 2nd level on me. I think I have to target myself.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Fingers crossed. Get a lot of health.
Nice.
That's
17.
nice. Good.
Very nice.
17 health.
Very respectable
That
roll.
is pretty good. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to make myself look large and aggressive. So she's just gonna like pound her staff on
Like
the
an
ground
ostrich, like,
to try and
it is-
yeah. She's gonna pound her staff on the ground to try and draw their attention.
I wonder if some of your wounds close up, like where maybe mushrooms sprout and just like stitch them
Ooh,
together or
yeah.
something.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, I like
Gnarly.
that. Yeah.
All right. So you're healed. Sorry.
Or
what
she
was the
like
last
she
thing?
takes
Okay.
some spores. She takes some spores out of her pocket and she kind of blows on them while uttering the magic words, and it kind of goes into her wounds and knits them, like you were saying.
Hell yeah! Like
Yeah.
little bitty arrows with yeah. Well,
Yes.
Not like that, but yeah, but like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I get
Hell
I
yeah.
get the vibe you're going for.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
that was an action. What else are you doing?
Well, I can't do too much with my bonus action, other than casting Shillelagh again, which doesn't allow me to hit. Actually, you know what? The next time one of these things go, I'm gonna reuse my reaction to Halo of Spores them. So the next one starts its turn within 10 feet of me, so I'm just gonna do my Halo of Spores right now, if that's cool with
Yeah,
you.
that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
Con save from it, I think.
It is, in fact, a con save.
Oh, sorry. Click the damage and it'll do it.
Oh, right, I forgot. Thank you.
No worries. Damage. Constitution saving throw
Three.
by the hand succeeds with a 23. Is
Damn.
it halved? I don't think.
No, it's not.
No, it just doesn't take it.
It doesn't take no damage. All right. So you try to attack this thing with a bunch of spores that are floating in the air, and it just kind of closes fist and stops them from attacking it too much. So that was your turn. That's the beginning of its turn that you used the Hail of Spores. And now it's not too happy about that. So it just goes to grab you. Give me dexterity saving throw or be grappled.
But I don't want to.
Well, sorry, you got to roll higher than a 9 if you don't wanna.
I rolled a 9.
No, well, I mean, the check is
Oh,
higher than
okay.
that, but yeah.
So I'm grabbed.
You are grabbed up, and you only take 15 points of damage, so you come out with a net
Great.
+2.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Fantastic.
I know, I thought
love
you'd be
that
thrilled
so
about
much.
I know, you sound thrilled. Flight, you're grabbed.
So
what
I
you
take
doing?
that 13 damage, right?
Oh yeah, it was 13 damage. Yup, here, I'll apply it. Boop, 13 damage to you. You are bloodied.
Great.
It squeezes you.
Okay,
I need
I'm
to rest
gonna
after this.
use my action. I'm gonna use my action to try and escape. So this is gonna be a straight roll from me.
Okay. Ooh, unfortunately, you don't wriggle free this time. It's just too strong. You can't kick its fingers away.
Damn. Okay. I'm just gonna try and use bonus action unarmed strike against the one I have targeted here.
Okay.
Yeah. 18.
It's too big and thick. You can't get your arm out to swing at it and land the punch.
Shit. Okay, well that's turn.
All right, y'all are gonna die today. Okay. Big fist. The fist up to the north is holding on to Flight. The other fist right there is like fisting up, ready to punch Flight, which is held by the other one. But then Dimitri is like stabbing at it and slicing it up, egging it on, so it spins around and just tries
right
to
between
smash.
its fingers, like these bits of it.
What'd you say?
Slicing like right at the flesh between the fingers, like these.
Wait, is it still trying to hit me?
It was going to, but no. Dimitri was able to.
I was
Oh,
still
sorry.
targeted.
You were targeted as well. My bad. I'll ignore that. Okay, so turns around and swings hard at Ample. A 20 to hit. You get 24 force damage done to you.
Of that reaction.
Uncanny
Oh,
dodge.
half it? Yeah, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Times half, so only 12 damage. Hell yeah. Did it apply?
Okay. Yes, it did.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anything else? Well, I'm down to 39.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Oh, right, yeah, I'm seeing. Okay, awesome. No, so it goes to punch you. You kind of block it a little bit. You take a little bit more damage. This hand
Squeezes me.
squeezes you. Oh, right. Okay, so
Oh,
it already squeezed you.
sorry.
I guess it just... What?
Sorry. What was the full damage and half damage? Because I think I got the full damage taken off. It was 24, and then went down to 12.
And 24 was the normal. Halved was down to 12.
51 minus 12. 39. Yep.
39,
Excuse me.
yep.
I'm not good at math.
I want to make sure that you're at the right health. Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a close battle. So the hand that's holding on to Flight just squeezes harder and goes to slam him against the ground, just shaking you around. That's just flavor for when your turn hits and it takes some more damage. Oh, I guess I'll roll on that to see what the damage is, though.
I don't... do I still have to make a dexterity save?
No. It still has you.
Okay, so it's just prompting me for a save.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, you don't have to do another save, but that's just another roll on the damage. So that's 14 turn.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
I'm not looking good.
Not looking good at all. Dr. Lazarus, it is now your... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, because actually the 17 didn't actually... I had... Yeah. So you're... Yeah. Dr. Lazarus, you've stepped out into the hallway. You can still see all this going on. One of the fist is now oozing out force energy. And I don't know, Bree's not looking good and Flight's not looking good. Flight's still getting slammed by this huge thing. Oh no, here it is.
You can get everyone
believe
without
that's,
hitting us. Love it. Oh,
yeah, I think you can, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
We're just out of the ranges.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
That's so
incredible.
close. Okay. Roll
Okay,
that.
just since this is the first fireball, real quick. Can I describe this, Alex? Because first fireball?
Yeah, please.
Give us a word picture, dude.
Please do.
Because either way, it burns things, even if they succeed. But that thing Steven locked onto his arm earlier with like that chemical he had, you just hear like a loud wind up of something fires out, goes towards that center of where that circle will start, and then just a loud as it begins to expand.
Heck yeah.
Oh, also there's an extra D8 in there, so I forgot to roll that. Hold on.
Okay. Oh my. Okie dokie. Pinky.
28.
Holy whoa. Okay, what's the save they gotta get?
I believe it's
It's a
15.
dexterity saving throw.
I believe
No,
it's
what's
15.
the number?
16. It's 16.
16?
16 is my DC.
Okay. Yeah, one gets 13, one gets 6, one gets 12. None of them pass the
Yeah,
saving
baby!
throw. The flames blow up. They're like singeing the side of Flight's face, being so close. A little bit on Bree as well. And they all take 26 fire damage.
28. 28.
28.
Oh, 28. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so that's the one in front of Bree just disintegrates in the fire. Or, here, I'll tell you. 2 of them died. That
Heck
one dies. This one dies, is down to 6, but that extra 8 does it in for him. And the other one is left standing. Do you want to add more flavor to this?
No, just the eruption. Just the absolute ear-shattering eruption of fires.
Oh my god.
Let's get rid of those.
I
shapes
have a
plates.
suggestion
Yeah.
for flavor.
Shoot.
Because this is such a small enclosed room, like, what if hypothetically all the creatures left in the room did like a deck save to be blown back into the wall or something? Like, it's not much, it would just be flavor. Like,
Yeah.
the combustion would just be immense.
It's up to Alex.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it does nothing. We
I
could
mean,
just say
technically,
it's like a-
sure.
It doesn't do-
technically,
it doesn't
everything
technically do
blows
nothing,
out
but-
to the side. Technically, if they got moved, then that would mess up Flight's grapple. But sure,
Yeah,
I mean,
we
that
just
goes-
stagger back a little bit.
Right.
We don't
well,
move
they would
spaces.
just stay together. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
is everything where it will be now?
yeah. Right now, everything it's fine. Yeah, I'll just say that. Yeah, they got pushed back a little bit. They're floating there.
Love that.
Steven walking up, literally spitting blood on the ground. Going to get closer and flamethrower it.
Oh shit! You don't walk away from explosions. You walk into them.
For 10 fire damage if it fails a deck save.
16, so it passes the dex save. Is it halved though?
Still takes 5.
Yeah.
Still takes
Still
5.
takes 5.
Bill takes 5. All right, that's 5 more damage. It's just oozing out.
Right.
It's lost probably 2 of its fingers that are now singed and on the floor. That doesn't make sense, but that's what happened. Okay.
That's
Anything
it for
else?
me.
That's it for
No, I've done enough damage.
Yeah.
Yep. I will walk up and I'll grab its pinky. That's somewhere around Flight's body, and I'll pull its pinky back as far as I can, almost trying to break it off, and I'll just kind of cut into the flesh with my sword, doing an attack again.
Okay.
I just want to flavor it like that. Target. Always target.
I'm almost imagining you're pulling back the pinky and just trying to cut that space in between fingers.
Natural
Yeah.
20.
That's
Oh
absolutely what I'm
my
doing. Bang.
God.
Absolutely what I'm doing.
All right. Well, chances are you've done
Sneak
did it.
attack.
Woo! Then double sneak attack damage too.
All right.
Heck yeah.
I don't need to add any of this up. Describe its death, Ando.
Yeah, I'm just like cutting that pinky off and giving Flight room to wiggle out, and then I just imagine as it kind of the energy starts being dissipated and disrupted from the fire that it just was a part of, the conflagration that it was just a part of it, and me doing this to it. I'm just keep stabbing and keep cutting until it completely dissolves.
Hell yes. All right.
Uh,
Well, that
and
was
to make
easier
sure
than I
that-
thought.
yes.
I mean, well, it was fireball, so
Yeah, that's
Easy.
didn't stand much
That
of a
required
chance.
fireball.
I feel like you lucked out though
Yeah.
with getting an area where you could get it and not any of our people. You know,
Yes.
awesome.
Steven's
I
going to
Dimitri
fall on
will
the ground.
grab the dock by the shoulders. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
Flight-
great.
Flight
It's
keels
time
over
for
as
me to
well.
Grab him by the shoulders.
Oh.
That
Oh my
was
gosh,
bad.
oh my gosh. Everyone's so hurt. Oh my gosh. Come here, come here, come here.
Well, I don't need you.
I can't. move
Why
for
don't
some
we just
reason.
rest here?
Yeah.
You can't move.
Oh, we're still in the
As
turn
Dimitri
order. We're still in the
holds
turn
the
order.
dock
Oh,
shoulders-
that's right. Here we go. Bloop. Now you should be able to go.
Thank you.
As Dimitri holds the doc's shoulders, he's like, "Yes, we are alive! We are still alive, Doc!"
Shut the
And
hell
he's
up,
not gonna cure
Scoops!
wounds. Uh,
That was a hell of an explosion.
Are you doing cure wounds on him right now?
I am doing cure wounds on him right now.
You can do cure wounds.
I can.
He did it from- he
thanks
got it from
to
his
my
bear.
gift of the metallic Dr. Dragon.
Oh.
No, it's not from his
Oh, wait,
pair,
no, that's
it's from
his
his
speed. That's
upgrade.
8.
Yeah, I got a feat.
Oh, did we level up?
Yeah,
No,
like
no,
a couple.
when we
Yeah.
leveled up to 9.
Remember when I had to redo
I'm
surgery?
multi-class, so mine is weird compared to normal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So who just got healed with that 8?
I did.
The doc, excuse me.
The doc did.
I applied it.
He's
Oh, you're applying
Okay,
it?
gonna heal you again, and then I'm gonna heal Flight.
Well, hold on. Before we use the magic, what if we just rest here? We're safe.
Yeah, we're gonna rest, but if we get disturbed in the middle of the night, I'd feel better.
Flight's gonna stagger over to this door, and he's gonna slam it shut.
Are we staying here overnight? Or are we just resting here?
Is there anything?
What the hell day is it?
I don't think it's safe to stay in the
What
city.
time is it?
It's
I think we
about
should rest.
PM.
The safety of the
I-
city isn't the issue. It's the time we have remaining until Ortal gets to Bryn Shander.
That's right. We also have a smaller time limit of potentially those drow coming back and causing even more problems for us. So the sooner we get out of here, the better. But if we need to expend some time to get some resources back, we need to.
Well, Flight can get his
Uh,
Flight can get his key back on a short rest, and he
Yeah.
definitely can
The
do
least
that.
we
at
should
least.
do is-
We can get health back
Absolutely.
on our short rest. That's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
I'll also
hopefully
get my
we can
wild
avoid
shapes back.
any other fights and just do the clues. We'll just have to do our best like that.
Okay. I'm feeling very uneasy about that, but okay.
It's a risk we
tough
have to
take
take.
8 hours. Yeah. Like we don't have.
I agree. Resources are important. I'm low on magic, and well, if I run out of magic, I have a gun. So there's that. We can look at the positives, right? Steven kind of cracks a joke. Steven's still like pretty badly bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of smiles. Are we
Short
taking?
rest? Yeah.
I vote short rest at the very least.
I do as
me
well.
too.
All right.
And if we
Short
need to, we
rest.
can sit down for a longer one later.
All right. It's
Okay.
now 3 p.m. You guys have spent about an hour in this area.
Just, how do I? Oh. Okay.
Rolling pretty good on hit die for me.
Yeah, me too.
How do you guys keep rolling hit die?
You go to short rest,
you-
and you can roll it from there.
Oh, just keep hitting in the short rest.
Yeah.
I think it pops open a window that.
Yeah, exactly.
You can click the dice.
Okay, I'm just one off of max at this point, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good there.
I got exactly 2 more hit points, which is what I need to get up to maximum. Or I got 4 more, rather, which is what I need to get up to maximum. Okay.
I think I'm just gonna have to use all mine.
That should have given me my key points back, but it doesn't look like it did.
What am I looking at, Dr. Lazarus? 1d8 plus 2 plus 3d8?
Oh, and then it would be +2 on my con, so it would be +6 on my con. I was just trying to roll the hit dice fast.
Oh, for the last 3, you'd add another.
Yep.
I gotcha. Okay, cool.
So it'd be So I've used 4, 5.
Hold on.
6. I think I'm gonna end up having to use all of mine. There we go. I'm 1 short, and I have 1 hit die left. I don't know if you can edit that, Alex, because I messed it up and I didn't realize that it did the 5 available. I know I have 1. I can keep it in my head.
Oh, you want me to set the...
Oh, did I not need the... wait, no.
Well, it
Why
says
did I
you
get
have
that?
5 available. I wonder if...
I should only have 1 available left. Because I rolled the extra d8s in the same formula.
Oh, I see.
I messed up. That's my fault.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't know how to edit that personally, so we'll just
I got
keep
it in
that
my head.
mind. Cool. All right, cool. So you guys kind of spend an hour just kind of licking your wounds, healing up, and you're just hanging out. This tower of the little model tower has just kind of sat in the corner of the room while you did this. There's blood all over the place. What are you guys doing?
I'll collect the tower without touching it with my hand. Maybe even potentially scoop it into the bag of holding that we have. Just so nobody touches it.
Well,
Flight's carrying the bag of holding, so if you want him to do that, he can do that. But
Sure,
if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, you saw the clue inside of that door.
I saw that there is a clue inside of that door.
Well, I mean, we're
Yeah.
as good of a place as any. It's safe here, we bet.
Yeah.
It is not safe in there. Trust me.
But we need that clue. If I ritually cast comprehend language, I walk through, look across, see if I can see it, and flip them off.
They will be ready for us now. It did not look like that is the place you want to get caught.
This whole place is a place that...
Is there any water? Yeah.
What was your question?
Is there any water around here?
There's no...
I could probably go outside and grab some.
Yeah.
No, I was wondering if we could put it into a fountain and drain a fountain into the room.
That's a great idea.
But I have another.
I could fill the bag of holding. I could fill the
shit.
bag of holding.
I could
fill.
Well, no. Go, Flag. Go with your bag of holding.
If I could fill the bag of holding with some water and then manipulate it so that they could that they're barred from us while we're exploring the room.
I could use wind wall.
I wouldn't trust. Dimitri says, I would not trust messing with a bag of holding inside a extra dimensional space. They do not mix.
I don't have to go into there. I don't have to go in there.
Oh, great.
I just need to be able to see in there.
I have a spell that can block them from me, and I could take the time to get close. I have a spell called Wind Wall. It's a massive wall of wind.
All right, now we need your ability to read the Draconic on the wall.
That's a simple comprehend language. Yeah, I begin to hit the button on the
language, not concentration?
Oh, yes. It is.
Okay.
Would you like me to cast?
So you can't do both that
you?
and you can't do both that and wind wall.
You'd have to go with them.
I say we wing it.
Would I don't. Isn't it within
30
like
feet.
30 feet or something? He doesn't have to go that far in. Does he?
I say we open it up and wing it. See where it goes.
So I wouldn't have to go in with him, right?
That's a good question. I'm looking at the spell.
It's 30. Yeah, you choose a
30-foot
creature
radius within
within
you.
30 feet.
Right.
At the very least, I'm not going to let you go alone. I will be by your side.
If you all could distract them and I could sneak in.
Honestly, I should probably just cast Pass Without Trace on all of us anyways when we leave.
What if we offer to let them out? Maybe they want to get out.
Why would we want to do that?
Because they will
Sounds
give
like
us what we want.
What makes you think they'll be inclined to do that?
We won't know anything until we go in there. We won't know if they're good, bad, evil, great, hags, whatever, until we open that door.
They were pretty bad.
I say we open that door. We
Okay.
use pass without a trace.
Flight's gonna take up a position. Flight can't go in because he's holding the bag of holding, so he's gonna take up a position hiding behind the pedestal.
Okay.
If the door opens in the same location, it should be about here, I think.
You know, Ample,
Hmm.
you had said something about... Sorry, Scoops, you had said something about Ample being very good to keep eyes.
On himself, yes. I am catching your drift.
If me and Bree go in there, Bree, I trust you to keep me safe. If we head through, you and me try to get there, comprehend language already passed up.
Mm-hmm.
Flight, what's your plan? You just stay
Hidden
over.
until I'm needed.
Fair enough.
I can't go into the door while holding the bag. So,
What was Bree gonna do? Pass without a trace and stand by the doorway?
Inside out.
Yeah, I think I was gonna, because I think, especially since we know what's his name is around outside, and dark elves might sneak up on us, it might be a good idea for me to cast Pass Without Trace on all of us anyways.
You only have to stick within a certain radius of you, though.
Right.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing, and the only person who will probably be leaving my radius that far is Flight, who's fine on his own anyways.
Absolutely.
Right,
And if he comes towards us, he'll go back into the radius, so yeah. Awesome. Doc, you ready to go? Oh, I should change. Hang on. I'm back, baby.
Oh, God.
Let's do this.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh, I have a slight idea before we leave.
Alright.
If I leave this armor behind, I'll be more quiet.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
quite
also gonna have a
lucky.
+10.
yeah, but
He's
with
not
that,
the target.
if he's
We
wearing
keep
heavy
ourselves the
armor right
target,
now.
it
He has
won't matter.
disadvantage on stealth.
So I
think it's a good call.
So for maximizing chances, yes, please take off your armor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And so I begin to take the 10 minutes. So it's going to take me 20 minutes to get ready, but I figure, can I just never have put it on from the short rest?
Sure.
Nah. We had the whole conversation. Steve will just retake.
Yeah,
The other three of us can also help you take your armor off, which would make it much quicker.
Bree starts burning some mistletoe, and she takes a sprig of spruce and starts like fanning the scent and the ashes of the burning mistletoe onto all of us, to grant Pass Without Trace.
Hell yeah.
Material components.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love when people bring material into like the flavors and stuff. Okay, so yeah, Bree is casting Pass Without a Trace. The smoke from the burning mistletoe just kind of darkens and spreads out around you guys, creating a barrier where you're imperceptible. And you're going to hang out through the door. Are you going with them, or you're just hanging out outside the front door?
I believe Ample is going in first to distract the hags, and then Steven's going to sneak in and try to get
We're pulling a bait and switch. Yeah, let's bait and switch these witches.
Okay.
Sure. And I'll stand near the door.
And also, Doc, don't forget, I can do stuff within 5 feet of you with my reaction. So, if necessary, come by me, stick by me.
Yeah.
All right.
I got 3 uses. I got 2 uses of shield and 1 use of fireball.
Heck yeah! I've got 2 left as well.
I got 1. I saw what Steven's got, because just so you all know, Steven's got 1 of each spell level he can cast. He's got 1, 2, 1, 3.
Wow.
Okie. Go.
Alrighty. So yeah, Flight is hanging out behind the pedestal with the bag of holding. Bree's at the door. Everyone's at the doorway. And then You open it up, and Ample goes through first. Dr.
Question,
Lazarus is going to be behind.
Which wall did I spot the clue on? Hypothetically, north is ahead of me, east or west is left or... Oh, it doesn't matter. Straight ahead, left or right. Which wall did I see it on?
We'll say it's on the right wall, at the far end of the room.
Right, okay, I want to go left then. I want to go left and stay close to the front end of the room then.
Okay.
Or at least go left, as much as left as possible, if it's on the right. Oh, change of map. Heck yeah.
All right. And I just put Bree in flight up there so you can kind of see what's going on.
Oh, so it's a really small room.
It's pretty small. Yeah, it's 20 by 40. So it's just kind of this small little workspace. You see a bunch of bones all over the place, bottles, boiling cauldrons with potion material in there, different feathers, skulls. There's a weird, like, gourd that's shaped like a screaming child's head.
Yeah.
And
I just walk in and I'm like, ladies, how are we doing tonight?
It's you again!
Good to see me.
Well, it's great to see you! Can't wait
That's what I said.
Oh, we're gonna slurp up your nightmares. Alright, so what's going on?
So
Why did
creepy.
you run away so quick?
Oh, I just had to get myself ready for you. Lovely ladies. I had to, clean myself up.
You hear that, aunties? He's ready for us now! Alright! Ready for what?
You tell me.
I
just come over here and whisper it in my ear.
Magic
All
stuff
three of
is?
you.
We've been looking
Oh,
for secret
magic
chests. Yeah.
Oh. I
Hey,
could do with
ladies.
chests.
And maybe enough looking for magic chests and maybe... No. Stop. Get your head in the game, anti-pillage. All right.
You
Sorry,
you guys
it's
seem
been
to
a
have
long
some magical
100
chests
years.
yourself.
What did you say? Look, cutie.
I said you guys seem to have some magical chests yourselves.
Yes, oh yes, yeah, you're right.
They would probably notice my boots are magical if they're perceptive to it. So maybe I can hoist my leg up on like a skull or something, and expose my crotch and my boots to them. It'll be like, not
fully exposed, but
within
yeah.
his pants. Within his pants. He's not burnt. He doesn't have any burnt pants this time. And yeah, he's just trying to get them to come over to him. So he's like, why don't you come over and tell me about your secrets and, treasures?
Oh, you're not gonna get our secrets that easy, but dang, you know how to dress. This shirt is nice, and she's
she's just like feeling the material.
Oh, I'm still wearing, what's her face's outfit. So it's, let me put it in the mist.
Oh, that's right. You're not wearing Halligan's shirt
I'm
anymore.
not.
You're wearing Avarice's clothes. And the
It's
fancy
wild.
boots.
It is absolutely wild.
Yeah, you know where to shop. You gotta tell me the name of your guy.
I found this one on a friend of mine.
You just found it on them, and then what?
They didn't need it anymore.
Oh, okay. That's mysterious, but I like that.
I don't mean to be mysterious, but I can't tell you about it. I can't tell you why.
Well, now I want to know why.
Exactly.
Oh, you little stinker! Oh, you cute little, you gotta...
And she like grabs your cheek and is just like pinching it. That's
Anyway,
anti-pinch.
Dr. Lazarus is looking for the clue, right?
Yeah, Dr. Lazarus, what are you doing while this is
They
happening?
all come over to me.
Are
Can
they
Can I clear them away from that side of the room?
What's your question, Doctor?
Are they distracted? Same thing as basically Amples.
Yeah, excuse me.
Scoops.
Scoops, give me just a performance maybe, or
Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds appropriate.
yeah.
have I done enough to warrant an advantage, or should I perform more?
Sure, you can have advantage on it.
Bless you.
They're drooling over
Heck
you
yeah.
and your boots and your magical items. Oh wow, you needed that. It was a 4 otherwise. Oh right,
Absolutely.
great. So yeah, it looks like they're fully enthralled in Ample's whatever Ample's doing with them.
Performance.
And they just
I don't
kind
think
of
Ample's quite sure either.
yeah.
He never has been, never will be.
Where
They
am I
start
walking
sweating.
to? Where am I walking to, and what is around? Is there stealable
Bree
things in here?
gives Ample a thumbs up from the doorway. You got
He
this.
gives you a "get me out of here" eyes, like emergency text message to my girlfriend eyes.
Oh no. What did you ask, Doctor?
Where is the phrase? Is it back here?
Just somewhere along that wall that you're on. I guess give me an investigation to try to find it.
Is it fair to say I can take the monocle out of my pocket?
Sure.
Why is clicking my character not doing anything? Oh, that's because I'm retarded and I have 2 screens. Nope, it's just not working. Oh, that.
What?
Yes. Don't worry. Everything's fine, Alex.
All
I
right.
promise.
I
God
believe
damn.
you. Are you supposed to be disadvantaged because you took off your armor? It doesn't matter. You got an 8 and a 9.
Oh, that was
No.
investigation, but yeah, I mixed up control and all.
So that
He
should
has
be
a
a
plus
17.
10.
So it should be a 17.
No, this
plus,
no.
well,
This
it's not a
was
stealth.
investigation, not stealth.
I thought you said investigation.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, it's
he just-
investigation.
But
Bree
Bree was
mind.
talking
Sorry.
about her
Do you want-
pass without
Yep,
trace.
sorry, my bad.
No
Do
worries.
you want me to roll a stealth just so I have it done as well?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're good. You're sneaking in here. Although you're getting to the edge
29.
of the aura that's emitting from Bree. So
yeah,
you
that's-
get a 29 stealth, and you're kind of peeking
I'll
out.
step in if I have to.
As
Yeah.
long as he's here, as long as he doesn't go past here, he's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And my stealth should also be pretty good. With
so-
pass without trace, so it should be fine.
Nice. Well, yeah, Dr. Lazarus, you step in and you're looking around, and you're kind of feeling around on the wall, and behind a bunch of bottles, you see the inscription there. You can't make it out; all the bottles are in the way. But what do you do?
You have to touch the bottles. That's tricky.
Maybe.
Nice one. That's a really nice little trap. I like that.
So
I think he has a way around it anyway. Go ahead, Doctor.
over on this shelf over here,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to minor illusion the sound of a bunch of bottles breaking, and then I'm just going to smash the bottle. I'm just going to push the bottles. I'm going to push them. If I can avoid them smashing, I prefer that. Like if I can just like scoot them while I make a shatter noise directly behind them.
Okay.
I perhaps use a reaction, or maybe sacrifice my action surge to stumble into the witch in front of me, like taking my foot off the skull, or maybe putting more pressure on the skull so it slips off the pile, and I stumble into her, pushing her into this desk at the same moment.
Okay.
Would you let me sacrifice my action surge for that? As a
I don't know if that would be necessary, but
Yeah, you don't necessarily need to sacrifice anything for it, but I get what you're saying. You're trying to help out. Okay,
Absolutely.
great. So Dr. Lazarus is looking at these bottles, looks over to the other side, casts minor illusion, and creates a bunch of clanging and bottle noises as you swipe the bottles out of the way. What would that be? Another performance check, maybe with advantage, because Ample is helping you.
Ample's helping. Yeah, I'd love that.
Performance? I'm great at these with my -1.
Oh no. I mean, would there be that's still pretty good. Okay,
Oh,
great.
yeah,
Oh, great.
you're good.
So yeah, all the hags kind of turn is like,
honey, watch what you're doing. Come on, those are our potions. We worked hard on that. We collected this stuff. Come on, feet on the ground. Feet on the ground. Here, let's go over to this pile of bones and lay down. Just lay down on the skulls, baby.
Like an anime, I stumble into them and my hands land on their chests. Accidentally.
Comprehend language is in concentration. I just found that out.
Oh, it isn't? Oh,
Nope.
Okay. I thought it was.
What isn't?
Heck yeah.
Comprehend language isn't
Comprehend.
concentration.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so yeah, Dr. Lazarus is able to move these bottles out of the way without them noticing. They're still just fully surrounding Ample, who's now falling over on them. You know, they're into it. You know, they haven't had a lot of interaction with people, so it's fine. Okay, Dr. Lazarus, yeah, you see the full inscription there on the wall. It says, "Second, summon a flame in the palm of your hand."
I laugh. I don't. They know what I must do.
I'll see what I can do. Yeah.
So I'm going to begin to. You have like save me eyes, right? You said.
Yeah. I'll use my next action or bonus action to disengage and be like, "Oh, I mean, this is all very nice. I'm so flattered that you're so into me, and let's just take it slow. You know, one step at a time." As you start kind of backing up as the dock slips past.
Whoa! What's with the change of heart, honey? I thought you were all gung ho for something. I thought we had something good going on.
I think my eyes got a little too big for my aunts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's not funny. These are our hearts you're playing with. I swear to God, if you break our hearts, we're gonna haunt your dreams.
No. I'm getting a message on my sending stone. I just need to quickly pick the. I'll be right back. I swear. And he'll slip out the door and close the door and drop the statue.
Okay.
He was probably holding the statue that whole time.
Give me a deception.
Oh yeah, sure.
Shit.
I'm an expert, so hopefully that'll work.
Yeah, you're great. So you hope that'll work, and you kind of step out. Dr. Lazarus, give me another stealth as you sneak past to get out. You still have the plus 10 for Pass Without a Trace.
He said that he'd be right back.
Aha, okay, well, we'll get that from him in a second. I mean, either way, you both make it out of the room, and Ample drops the tower, and the door shuts again as these hags are looking longingly out through the door towards him. He steps away. They start to... Their eyes start to kind of think about what's going on, but then the door shuts, you don't know what's going on, and you are back in the tower.
Looks like Scoops has 3 new girlfriends.
Not funny.
Light sticks his
kind of funny.
Light sticks his finger directly in his mouth and makes a gagging sound.
Gross. Okay.
If I have to do that again, it'll be all too soon. It'll turn back to Dimitri and shake himself up his spine. Ugh. He'll be young again.
All right. Well, it's about 7. You want to take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll check back in?
Sure.
That's right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
See you back here at 7.
All right.
Okay. I don't think Bree's gonna let me get up.
It is me. I am back.
Hello.
Hello.
I am still here.
All right. All right. What's up with that? Why does it do that? All right.
Hmm?
Nothing. I'm just talking to myself.
Okay.
Is everybody here? Is
I
Tom
think I'm the
here?
only one right now.
No, I think Bree's back. Ando's back.
I'm here.
Kate.
I was
Okay.
not muted.
Like I said,
Whatever
I
name
like
it
I said, I
was.
don't have camera. So
Yeah.
Whoever you are.
It'll work. I'll respond to them all.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, Ample has riled up some ancient old ladies who are desperate for some interaction.
would Flight have caught the fact that they seemed to recognize Ample even though he was Dimitri before?
Or is that an
Oh, good
oopsie?
call. Yeah, didn't even think about it.
I think that's just my bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
Because
positive that.
I was gonna jump in and say something, but I didn't want to blow more cover. So
Yeah. Well, you might be right.
We
unless...
might never interact with them ever again. So
fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's hope. I hope. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
you don't have any plans, yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, sir, not me.
No way. Yeah, they're probably gone for good.
Absolutely. As long as nobody touches
100%, dog.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Rinek subscribed with Prime for a 4-month streak. Whoa.
Heck yeah.
Oh, we
You
lost
do
Dom.
realize that's me, right?
Yeah, I
Yes,
know.
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm like, what the?
How embarrassing.
What
I'm not
happened?
subscribed.
Oh, he says play without me.
Oh, okay.
We shall continue.
All right, well, we'll pick up right there. You guys have stepped out through the portal, dropped the thing, the door has closed behind you, and you are now on the top floor of the Tower of Conjuration. What do?
Well, we get the clue from Steven, first of all. So.
That is true, and I've added that to the journals, so you should be able to check that.
I've also written it down on my paper.
Perfect. All right.
So we're missing 3 and 7.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so where do we want to head next?
Based on the map, we surmised that at least one of the towers was destroyed, right?
I believe so. I only counted 7 on the map.
Yeah, we might as well go outside and...
Well, didn't you see?
Look at
I
that.
think you saw another tower that had been destroyed and was getting rebuilt by like 200 crawling claws.
Oh, I
Did
not.
we see that?
Oh yeah.
You did
Yeah,
see that?
I think we
don't
did.
think
We saw crawling wings. We saw crawling claws doing something or other.
It's not the map that I want.
I'm moving
that's
you back.
right. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
activate it. Yeah, I don't think I specified whether it was a tower or not, but that could be one.
Surprise.
Surprise.
It's something.
It is.
Well, I think we determined that all of this rubble over here, like the one that's going up the northwest district or whatever that is, I believe we determined that was one of the routes for the central spire.
No, the what, sorry?
Like all of this rubble that's in the northwest district.
Yeah.
There was one of the root things that's connected to the central spire.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I think you had stated it looked like that, and now that I'm looking at it, it does look very much like that. But
And I'm
yeah,
only
it does. It
counting
looks like it
7
connects
towers.
right there.
Yeah,
Have
'cause it looks like it
we
connects, like, right
determined
over
whether
here.
this one is a tower or not?
Which one?
The one that looks like a church organ.
Church organ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we went. I
haven't
think.
been
Oh no, I
close
think that's. I think it's just kind of right in front of where the orange one is.
Right.
Yeah, but there's
don't know
there
if-
were other ones close to it as well. Like this one over here that we went to is like
Mm.
equidistant from.
Yeah. Well, to
Maybe.
answer your question, no, you haven't
Yeah, it's
determined what that
asymmetrical.
place is.
So I think we should definitely check it out if we can't find the other ones.
Okay, well there's this one over here for sure. To our
Which one? Sorry. What corner
just
of the
across
map
from
are
the
we looking
just across from this castle-looking structure from where we are now. It's
at? Oh, this
like-
one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, we could go to that one.
And I reckon that obelisk looks fishy as well.
Which
Obelisk?
obelisk?
Obelisks don't get put. The one to the north,
This?
northeast, above the red tower.
Oh,
Above
this?
the red tower.
Oh, the
Oh,
actual
that.
like obelisk. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it has any entrances or anything on
Obelisks
it.
don't get placed like that for no reason.
No,
Sure.
but I don't think it's a.
I'm not sure if it's relevant.
I don't think it's a tower, but I think it's fishy.
Yeah, for sure. Something we can check out if we have time, for sure.
Side quest, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's go check out the one that we're pretty sure is a thing, and then maybe check out the one that I think might be a
Absolutely.
thing after. Okay.
Okay, so you're heading northwest towards the tower, a little bit past the grove area.
Yeah, and we have passed without trace still for the next hour.
Okay. That's great. So somebody roll a D100.
I do it. Oh, you got
sorry.
it. Okay.
I already got it. 62.
62. All right. Well, I'll double check on
Someone's
that
right,
while you guys are headed towards this tower. What do you guys?
I'm having trouble with reloading my page, so I'm not going to be moving for a few minutes.
That's fine. Here, I'll drag all
You
you
want
guys
to
over there.
just
Yeah, I thought
Yeah, just
Alex
where
was just
flight is.
dragging us.
I'll just drag you when we're on this map.
It's a lot easier.
All right. So
Flight's gonna do his thing of climbing up the tower first and foremost to see what recon he can get.
Yeah.
all right. That cool. So Flight climbs up the outside of this spire, this tower. Let me zoom in on it real quick. Zoop. All right, so the walls of this thin tower are etched with intricate designs of hands and eyes. Silver light flickers from a high window, above which a large carved eye animates and blinks. Part of the tower's roof is missing. Flight climbs up, and yeah, it looks like, I mean, I don't know if you're looking through a window or just through the hole in the roof, but there's a huge hole.
Whichever one will give me a better view.
Okay. Probably the hole in the roof gives you the best room of the whole overall room. So silver light emanates from a 3-foot diameter glass orb situated atop a 2-foot high cylindrical stone plinth in the center of a 30-foot diameter rubble-strewn circular chamber. Eyeballs drift inside of this orb and look directly up towards you as you're looking at it.
Already spotted us.
My money is on divination for this one.
Yeah, sight, divining, that makes sense. So yeah, you just see this, like, there's a pillar in the middle of the room, there's a like a goldfish bowl on top, and inside of it is just a bunch of eyeballs. Some of them have cataracts. Some of them are bloodshot or pus-filled, but they're all looking up at you. It also looks like
avoid this section if I tried.
It looks like a lot of the walls are damaged. There's like chunks of walls missing. It's all cracked up, but it's still holding up fairly well.
All right, Flight will hop down from the top of the tower. Yep.
Before you do that, as you're starting to climb down, Dimitri calls up to you and says, Flight, can you get a good look into the thicket of trees over here and try to spot what is supposed to be called the Nether Oak? We need to first heal thy heart with a wand from the Nether Oak.
Right. Flight will get like a bird's eye view of this big grove of trees over here.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you just see a canopy of golden leaves. And I mean, yeah, there's a huge tree in the middle, kind of surrounded by smaller trees and bushes. It looks like there's like some rain that comes down. There's like a mist that covers the top, but it's translucent. And it kind of flickers colors.
So it's like a self-contained like fog storm?
Kind of.
Bio.
Yeah, just like its own little biome in a way. Although I will say you're looking down and out that way, and you're kind of spying over this grove, and you see out in the distance at the ice causeway that leads up to the city, which you had come through, leading out of the Caves of Hunger. You see a drow. You see a drow crawling out of the hole. And it feels like, it seems like this crawling because this drow won't fit through the hole if it's standing. You notice that this drow is like 10, 12 feet tall as it stands up on its feet. And behind it are two normal-sized drow that join it.
Okay. Whatever we do, we better do it quick. And Flight will jump down from the top of the tower. Okay. Just use slow fall to just go down as fast as he possibly can.
Okay.
So first and foremost, we have company. Our drow fans, the drow have caught up with us, and one of them's a big motherfucker.
Shit.
Okay. How far away are they?
They're coming in the same way we did.
Okay.
Well, the city's pretty big. As long as we keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
I still look like a drow, and we have Pass Without Trace. We should be okay.
Yeah.
Also, Pass Without Trace is probably not going to help us in here. If I had to guess, this is the Tower of Divination.
Yeah, but for the drow?
For the drow, sure.
Yeah, that was my point.
Luckily, they should not be able to see us from on this side of the thicket. Yeah, let's go in then. Yeah. I guess they are expecting us, so we may as well go in.
I don't know if they're expecting us, but they're certainly aware of us.
If they are real diviners, they should have known we were coming.
Okay. So you guys head in.
Doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be happy to see us.
Oh, check the door! Check the door! Always check the door.
You want to do that? Stops everybody from going through.
Checks, yeah.
Could we use the dock to get a little boost to our roll and do a help action?
Oh yeah, he has guidance, doesn't he? Oh wait, no. Comprehend languages.
I just thought because he has the most intelligence in the party.
Well, he also has guidance, so.
Absolutely. So he could just help one of us. Yeah. Okay. Check for traps. Investigation. I guess that's me then. With a guidance. One of you guys could help me as well.
Yeah, I'll
if you
assist.
Sure. It should prompt you for
input.
guidance now.
Yeah. Bang.
Hell, oh, wow.
26.
Wait, what is this? 15 plus 10.
Oh, I didn't. Hang on. I
That's
clicked.
weird.
I held Alt for advantage, but I don't know that I was.
Weird.
Okay, so that's the first one.
And then plus your D4, which is a 1, so 14. Okay, yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you guys are
I
doing
don't
your
see any
due
traps.
diligence. You guys are trying to make sure that there's no traps. You don't want what happened to Bree to happen to anybody else. And you kind of look around. I mean, you don't see any kind of traps or anything.
It seems fine. I mean, why would they put the trap on when they knew we're coming? It's fine. I trust them.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you checked.
Well, you checked. Okay, and then you step through the door, and all of a sudden, you're on the bottom floor of this tower.
Heck yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Ooh, wow. And then, like the other
That
ones,
must mean
there's
that they want us to come, right?
It must be. And then just echoing through the city, you hear, like, where's my strong boy? All right, great. So you guys are at the bottom floor of this tower.
Maybe they'll run into the drow and they can have a good time together.
Yeah. The strong 8 to 9 foot drow. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay,
Maybe
great.
How
we
many
should
of them
go
did I
to
see?
the
Just 3?
hole. I just realized.
Of drows,
Big
yeah,
hole
the
there.
one real big one, and they're holding this big wooden spear, and then there's 2 more that are regular sized.
Okay. Cool.
So
Oh yeah, I just noticed there's a big hole over there too. Neat.
Oh, in the ground behind the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
random big hole.
perfectly carved. It's circular. There's a bunch
couple
of
parking spots.
benches around it,
Hmm.
but it just drops to darkness. You have no idea how deep it is. So yeah, you all 4 of
Maybe
you
the
are
drow can
inside of
find
this
out.
tower, ready to go up.
Gonna head up.
You want to head on up.
Get ready to be stared at.
All right. So you guys go
This
upstairs.
is nothing new for me. I am usually very
Can
large
we-
and very blue.
Can we leave the dock to watch the door?
Sure.
Great.
Sure. Okay, so yeah, you guys head upstairs and you make it to another similar landing, just like the other towers. It's pretty much what Flight had seen. It's just an empty room. The walls are cracked. Chunks of it have fallen off. The ceiling is missing a huge chunk of it. And in the center is just a little pillar with a bowl of eyeballs, which then all flick over to the doorway as you enter. All of these eyeballs are just watching.
Gross.
Super. gross.
Can we check the rubble or the ceiling for a clue? Like
Sure.
if hypothetically, like the clue is written on a bit of the wall that's collapsed, it might be in chunks that we have to put together.
Okay.
Information.
Scoop is
presume.
investigating. So yeah,
I mean, that's
Scoops.
still pretty good, but
You kind of go to the back wall, and you see that, yeah, this whole chunk has kind
staring
of
at the
broken
eyeballs
out.
as I go.
It looks like. Hang on. Yeah, I mean, it looks like there used to be an engraving in here, and you probably see the beginning of the engraving right at the edge of the chunk that's missing.
We need the dock to use mending, or we take the stone with us. Okay.
Also, in your investigation, you notice that there's an inscription right by the bowl of eyes, the bowl of grapes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
is
actually,
it-
we would have taken the doc up with us so he could read this.
Okay. So
Oh,
you
that's
call
So
right.
what's he say that it
Comprehend
says?
languages.
call the doc up to read this inscription. Ah, yes. All
I'll take
right.
Overwatch.
You guys, this says, ask and we shall find.
That was so good. Mom's voice
And
dandelion.
can he do mending on the wall? To
I think the wall's a little beyond repair at this point.
Yeah, you know, the doctor goes over there and tries, but there's too big of a chunk missing. It's unable to replace the inscription like it had before.
Then we ask.
God damn it. Can we ask the eyes?
You can if you would like, yeah. I mean, it says, ask and we shall find.
Hey, eyes, can you help us find this inscription here?
They all just kind of look at a spot on the front of the glass. And then
go
look
over
back
and
at you.
inspect the glass.
You just see like a handprint on the glass, like some smudging from the last person who used it.
I touch my hand to the hand.
Okay.
Anything happen?
No.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well,
Bree says.
hang on. I'm not trying to throw it away. I mean,
No. That was Bree in character saying, "Well, I'm out of ideas."
Okay.
Is there anything else other than the handprint there?
Just the inscription that says "Ask and we shall find."
I ask the handprint.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I don't actually do that. Anybody else got any ideas?
Well, I feel like I'm setting this up badly. Like I'm like, oh, I need you to do
The
this
answer is
and this.
press the glass. Say the question while you're pressing the glass.
Okay. I'll try that then. Can you help us find the inscription?
Oh wow. Okay. The eyes start to like flip around, spin around in a bunch of different directions, kind of scan around the outside of the bowl in all the cardinal directions. Although you start to feel just a pain inside of your head. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Bree.
Bree starts to scream a little
Come
bit.
on. Can't be a wisdom save?
Nope.
12.
Well, so what is exactly did you ask?
Can you help us find the inscription?
Gotcha. Okay. So your brain starts to hurt so bad, and your sight kind of leaves you, and you get stuck with a vision. You actually see the block with the inscription on it, and it's below like a big.
Tom's back.
Yay!
What I missed, guys? Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Okay, we're in a new tower with a bunch of eyes in it, and Bree is experiencing visions and head pains because she asked them to help.
Yeah, they went to a tower. There's a fishbowl on a pillar in the middle, just filled with eyes that watch all of you guys. Bree has now walked up to it. They had you decipher some words by the eyeballs, and it says, "Ask and we shall find." They noticed that the part of the wall that had the inscription in this tower is missing, and there's a big hole in the ceiling of this place. And now Bree has put her hand to the glass bowl of eyes and asked it to help find this missing inscription. She's just got a bunch of headache. Her vision has now gone, and she's getting this vision of where it's at. You see like a big telescope in the background and like a hunched over figure trying to mess with it. You only see the figure's backside, but they're kind of big and bulky. And then you see this block kind of facing down, which adds up to the missing part of the wall. Now, as you're having this vision, you're getting these crazy massive headaches, and everyone else sees say, oh god, left or right, Bree?
Sphere of the brain that explodes?
What did you say, Bree?
Right?
Right. Okay. I apologize. Bree, you take... Oh, not Scoops, but Bree, you take 11 damage as your right eyeball gets plucked out of your head, floats, and plunk, drops into the jar.
Wild!
Wow.
Absolutely
Bree
wild.
drops to the floor screaming and clutching her now empty eye socket.
Fuck! I run over and can I do a medicine check to figure out what just fucking happened?
Sure.
And I'm just gonna roll a concentration save real quick. No. Pass without trace
Pass
drops.
trace is gone.
Oh no. Okay.
That's okay, character development. This is great.
Yeah.
Ample
God.
runs upstairs, hearing the
I can
scream.
replace it with a mushroom.
Oh, Dimitri.
It's not medical, is it?
I think this is an Arcana one.
So you're trying to figure out... Yeah, I mean, her eyeball's just straight missing. It's now in the bowl. The whole nerve has been snapped. There's blood dripping out of her eye socket.
Yeah.
Well... Shit.
Yeah, she can't stop herself
What
from
happened?
screaming right now. She's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think eventually she kind of like just goes into shock and is completely
Yeah.
silent.
Can I patch her up? Because I assume that was not a clean wound.
Sure.
You
Kinda
have
like-
to
kinda
like
like a-
her hand is like clutched over her eye. You have to like
I need to see.
hold.
I need to see. Bree.
She's not responding to you.
I'm gonna... Ample.
Like, grab an arm. Yeah.
Let's not restrain her, let's just try to get this hand out.
I think we absolutely should restrain her. I mean, it's a positive restraint to save her from herself. I suppose. You know. Yeah.
Well-
I'll grab one arm if Flight grabs the other while the doc tends to her.
Light just kind of has his. I'm getting echo for the music from somebody.
Get in here.
I
We
think I'm
need you.
hearing it through Dr. Lazarus.
So yeah, Flight will like try to help pry Bree's hand away from her now missing eye.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a struggle, but eventually
Action.
you get there.
Right. You're just in shock, just holding the eye, hoping you're okay. You're not able to see. You can see through the
There's
one
like
eye.
blood streaming from this eye and tears streaming from the other one.
Oh no. That's so sad.
Oh, can you help her? Can you get it back?
I'm going to be honest, I'm not touching whatever that is. We need stronger magic to fix this. I don't think it's greater restoration that restores body parts, correct?
No, that's regenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, regeneration. What if I try to get her eye back? It's
I
an
wouldn't
open
touch
container.
that.
And just it only activated once she spoke to. No, I wasn't there for that. Fuck. Okay.
But by all means, Ample, I mean, we have as many tries as we have eyes.
What's funny is it literally says that.
It says we have as many tries as we have eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. The only limit to how many times it can be used is how many eyeballs the party has remaining.
Great.
Or they can coerce other creatures into sacrificing.
God damn it, where's
How many eyes
Dave?
do those witches have?
Oh no, poor Dave. Where's Valin? Make her go totally blind.
What happened with the hack, by the way? How did we get out of that?
You don't know.
We slipped out of the room successfully.
Yeah, Dimitri just noped out of there basically.
I disengaged.
But they
Yeah,
oh,
are
and they're
currently
engaged.
looking
City
for
now.
him. They're shouting
They-
for him
they
out
broke
throughout
out.
the city.
Yeah, and
They got out?
and the Dark Elves returned the way we came.
We
as well.
got out.
You did get
They
out.
did too. And there are drow now in the city.
Oh, yeah, you missed that. Not only drow, but Flight noticed that one of the drow is like 12 feet tall.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh,
guessing an enlarge reduce spell or something to that effect.
So everything went wrong when I left.
Yeah,
Yes.
why did you do that?
Well, we didn't run into them. Flight just saw them from the top of the tower.
Yeah, but they're here, and then I come back, and now Bree's missing an eyeball.
Well, you were here for that.
Bree is just
Fair
like
enough.
the misfortune sponge in this section, in this city. Like, anything that's gonna happen that's bad is happening to her in this city.
Yeah.
Well,
You managed to stave off that illusion, the illusions in the tower. In the illusion
True.
tower.
That's
But
good.
still.
But yeah, you had some bad stuff. Yeah, that's not to negate. You've lost an entire eyeball.
you
I have
know,
lost an entire eyeball.
I'm willing to
I went
bet.
insane for a minute.
I think we're going to have to travel outside of Icewind to fix this one, Bree.
I like the idea
Bree
that
just shakes.
didn't you say earlier out of character like her eye fills with mushrooms or something? I love that.
Yeah, I
That's
think
dope.
eventually once she regains her senses a little bit, that's what's gonna happen, but she's not quite there
Yeah.
yet. That was pretty traumatic.
Mm.
I love
Like,
that.
I don't want to be like I don't want to like negatively impact
Your
her
character lost an
chances
eyeball.
and stuff, but like RP wise, my character just lost an entire eyeball, so she's gonna be traumatized for a little bit.
Yeah.
While
Understandable.
while we're hanging out, giving her time to find herself, I want to keep an eye out of the window or even out of the hole in the roof to keep an eye on those drow.
Flight will actually climb out of the hole in the ceiling and see if he'll be keeping himself as obscured from them as possible, but he's gonna keep an eye out for that big one. See what they're up to.
And maybe the
Okay.
witches as well. If you look for the drow, I'll look for the witches.
Sure.
I'm
The
just
drow
going
will
to
probably
stay
be
with
easy
Bree.
enough to spot.
What Flight?
The drow will probably be easy enough to spot because they have that big dude with them.
That's probably true. Yeah. Yeah, you see the drow just kind of wandering around in the prison area.
So in the district like this one?
Yeah,
Or was
in that oval.
No, it's this. It's the ones to the south of us.
Oh,
yeah.
where that red light. So that red light gate is the prison, right? Like,
I think it's just that whole district is a prison.
Yeah,
the
that
whole
whole
district,
district is prison area. I mean, it's not all just cells, but yeah, that's the prison area.
Hmm.
And
I'm
you
guessing
see
there's,
them
like, some
wandering
administrative
between
buildings and
buildings
stuff.
there, looking for stuff. No sign of
we
the
should try
hags,
to
though.
draw them into the dodgeball arena. If
Can
we can get
do
around
I
on
do I
this
still
side of the
hear?
arena,
Can we hear the
I'll
hags?
come walk through.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
That's even scarier. I think we need to go into this wood. We have all the clues now that we're going to get, considering that we can't find the last tower. We have 7 out of 8. So we know the first one is we need a branch from this tree. Or a wand
Then
from this tree.
Bree saw like an observatory or something with a telescope in it.
Mm.
So
Yeah, but
she'll
she
tell us
hasn't
about
managed
that.
to-
She'll tell us
Yeah,
about that
we
on her
haven't
own time.
communicated.
Yeah.
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 I imagine this is like Dimitri saying to Flight, I think that our next course of action is to sneak into that forest and steal a wand from the tree.
Perhaps so.
But I imagine it's going to be full of those creatures we met before, the Dryad.
Possibly.
Do you think we could use the drow as a distraction for the Dryad? Potentially draw the drow into the forest on
I'd rather the
the
drow not know that we're here.
outside.
I would rather the drow not know that we're here, honestly.
Fair enough.
How long do you guys think you've been in the city? I know I should be keeping track of it, but have you taken a long rest?
Not while we've been in
We
the
took
city.
a long
No.
rest before we came.
I think we've probably been here for about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a long rest as well, maybe 4.
No, that with the short rest.
Right.
Short rest.
Long
sorry,
rest is
with the
long
short
rest is 8.
Yeah,
Right?
but we've
long rest
walked
is 8
around.
hours.
We've walked between all of the towers a lot, and we've been doing so cautiously, in my mind at least. So I feel like we've been taking our time.
Yeah.
I'd
I think
say
2 or 3
between all the
hours
towers,
is
if
probably
we're
safe.
yeah, if we're just taking like the side, if we're just kind of like going directly from tower to tower and not like going through all of the city districts, it's probably like a 2 or 3 minute walk between each tower.
Yeah. I think that eventually.
I imagine it a lot bigger than that. I don't think one 5 foot square. 5 feet?
No, it's these are 10 feet. So
Hmm.
yeah, so they're like 300 feet apart for each one. So
Excuse me, Kate. What were you saying?
Yeah.
That's okay. No, you're figuring out logistics. Eventually, Bree kind of shakes herself out of it, and she says, very quietly, "First, I lose my entire body, and now I've lost the eye from my new body. This is gonna be fine." And she stands up, and she like smears the blood from under her empty eye socket, and like a mushroom pops up in the empty eye socket. And she tears a strip off the edge of her shirt, and she ties it around like an eye patch around her face. And she uses the hat that Lazarus has lent her to turn into her halfling form, what she originally looked like. So she looks a lot like her dad, and she's very small, and she has like brown hair, and she looks pretty nondescript actually.
Aw.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like this for a little bit. Okay, let's go, guys. And she like pops up and she's like, okay, so I saw an observatory, and she like describes everything because I can't fully remember. I personally got I was like,
there's like
whoa.
a hunched figure looking through the telescope, and there was a big slab, presumably taken from the wall of this tower that he was hanging up next to.
Yeah, so we need to find that. Let's go. And she starts walking out the door.
Observatory. Did I see anything like that from the top of the towers?
Well, we walked around past this big dome-looking thing, so Dimitri would say, I have a feeling it would be that big glass dome we walked past.
Flight, just give me a perception check. We'll say you did this from the top of that tower.
Do that.
We're still up on the roof.
Ooh.
Natural 1.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not. You didn't really spot anything that's specifically an observatory from where you're at.
I wasn't exactly looking out for that specifically quite yet.
I mean, a telescope could stick out the top of those organ pipe-looking things. It's possible it could be any of these buildings.
I don't
Did I
know.
see any other distinguishing clues?
In the vision?
Yeah, of where the telescope might be located.
Hmm.
Can I do like an insight or like a perception or something to like search my memories? Because I'm used to getting, I'm used to getting like weird visions from my background. So
You know, let me just check really quick. I think the issue is just that it's inside, and I don't know how you would know which building that was.
fair enough.
Yeah, no, I don't think you know exactly which building it's in.
Okay.
But I will say that the telescope
Mhm.
does stick out of the roof, so like you could probably go around and look for that.
Okay. Could
So
could
she
Flight
noticed
like
that she noticed that
climb
the
out now and do a perception check?
I thought that's
mean, I'll
what his
try
perception
again.
check was
What
for.
that was? Oh, I thought that was for when he was previously out looking. I misunderstood. Sorry.
No, I think you're right. I think we said
That's
that it was
okay. I
technically
mean,
back
I
then,
can look
but
out the
this
window
roll.
and do a perception check if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see how a one-eyed person does.
Does she have disadvantage on perception checks
It
at this
doesn't
point?
say that
Oh,
that's the
let's
case,
not
so
like
no.
punish me that much.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Thank
doesn't say
you.
that. Okay.
It doesn't say that. 14.
I've blinded a player before with one eye. It doesn't do anything. I've looked. I've done it.
Technically speaking, it's nothing.
Okay, you know what? I'll say that you can kind of see it peeking out from this weird little tower up here.
Oh, the thumb tower?
I think Ample had already been looking at that little bitty tower.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a rocket. That's cool. I like that.
Actually, you know what? But probably I forgot to say, Flight and Bree both noticed that that building is actually surrounded by Magen.
Oh, good.
I thought you guys would like that.
I
So what do you
don't
think?
Which building? I was away from the screen for a second. That
This
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one there, and it's surrounded with different Magen. Not all the same outfit, probably 3
Magen,
different
right.
outfits. And there's 7 of them.
All right. Well,
Uh,
can probably hold off on that for a minute. There's probably something in that grove of trees over there that we'll need.
I didn't ask how many
I'm
minutes
guessing
there
that-
were. I think has fireball. Sorry, Flight.
So I'm just Flight's just kind of looking at the other side of the tower, and he says, "My guess is that big tree in the center of the grove there is the Nether Oak."
So are we getting? Are we
We
going
need
to
to
start completing the
sneak
puzzle
in
before
and-
we have the puzzle?
Well, we may as well get the pieces as we come
as
across
many of
them.
the clues as we are going to get.
Well, we can still get one more at least. Problem is, we'd have to
Wait,
go through all
haven't we
those
got them
Magen
all?
in order to
Sorry,
get to it.
maybe I'm miscounting.
We haven't seen the one from this tower yet. It's still in that tower with the observatory.
I think it'll say how many. We have first,
Oh, right.
second. We're missing third.
We're
we have
missing
fourth,
third and seventh.
fifth. We're missing seventh.
7. Yeah. So
We know where third is. We
this-
just haven't
this-
read it yet.
Exactly. But we're here, right next to the grove. We could go in there. Otherwise, we could go up to that tower to look at the observatory. But then that might be a fight. Or we could go and break the item. But that is going to be a fight also.
Yeah,
so
I think either way we spin it, we're going to be spending a night here.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm half playing Bree right now. I think however we spin it, we're going to be spending a night here at this point because I don't think any of us are in any shape to do like a huge fight.
What
Maybe
day is
one
it?
more, but definitely not 2 more.
What
What day
is
is it? Yes, what day is it?
It's
How
Cell
many
Day.
till-
It's
Or how
5
many
Yes,
days
but the
we
date.
have
until
left?
The date. I need the date.
26th.
5 days.
Okay, so we have
We can
we have
sacrifice 8
well,
hours with
4
5
days.
days.
4 days.
Yeah.
Still,
But let's try to
it's
get as
getting
much
closer,
done.
but
Yeah,
this is worth it.
yeah, I
Do you
think
think
so.
you could handle one of these 3 situations without the long rest?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I
then
vote it's
say
the
we go into
Grove,
the forest. That's
closest.
the only one we. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
the closest, possibly the safest.
If we can sneak, Bree, can you do that trick again?
Pass without trace? I can upcast it, but I can
Hmm.
upcast it. Which is fine. I mean, I have enough spell
Because
slots left
Steven
for one
has
more
his
fight.
armor back on, I presume, which is going to give him disadvantage. So if we're trying to conserve our resources right now, then that might be the only resource we have to expend instead of a bunch of hit points and,
I'm fine with doing that.
battle stuff.
Yeah, let me cast it. And she'll go around and she'll start smudging everyone again.
Okay.
Cool.
So
This
you
never
cast
spells
it at
nicer, but
third.
I appreciate it.
Well, you'll decide. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at third.
It's your last.
I don't
third.
believe that actually does anything additional.
No, I know. I'm just wondering which
Oh, it
spell slots
doesn't.
you
It's
use.
just to use a spell slot.
Yeah.
I'll just take it down manually
The
instead.
witch, all of a sudden standing next to us, also gets passed without a trace.
No, I think I get to choose the people.
That-
Yeah,
that's true.
it's creatures of her choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, you ready to go?
Flight will take point and start
Yeah.
walking towards the edge of the grove.
Okay.
Yeah, you know where you saw the tree, so you know where you're going.
Bree will skip along behind you guys.
So you guys head towards. You head the 40 or so feet to get to the grove over here, and much like what Flight had seen, although from below, it's a canopy of golden leaves crowns the trees inside a sunken basin. The trees grow in stark contrast to their bleak surroundings, their branches swaying even though the air is deathly still.
Almost like a forest in autumn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this like the tops of the trees is like the floor of this?
Oh, so we're like
and then
we're like
these
below
ones sticking
the
out
surface
are
at this
like
point.
taller than average trees.
That
I think
sounds
we're below
cooler. Yeah, I'm into
ground
that.
level. Because it's a bowl, you said it descend. What did
It
you say?
descends down. Yeah.
A bowl of something.
That's very cool.
So you
I
guys
do
step.
not own any token with vision on this
I know,
scene.
that's my bad. I need to put you guys on the map before I activate it. Omen Seekers. Bree.
You get there, dude.
Dimitri
like,
Kakozia.
it's your first day.
It's my. Yeah, this is my first rodeo.
Krakozia.
Kakozia. All right. So yeah,
Krakozia.
you
Flight's taking
guys
point.
stand in this grove, trees swaying. As you step in, or actually as you step past the edge, you notice that like through vents around the outside of it, it's just letting mist out that then covers it. And from that mist, it kind of rains every once in a while. Above that mist, it seems to flicker between the image of a night sky and a thunderstorm, and it just like a glitchy screen.
Cool.
And you guys head into
Cool. They had like
the arboretum.
artificial.
The Arboretum.
That's so cool.
Like a glitchy scream sounds out when we do that.
Arboretum.
Yeah, like the whole top. As you step in, it looks like you're
Like the sky.
the dome of the sky has like a projection of different kind of landscapes and skies, and it's just kind of broken, so it's flickering between a night sky and
weather
like a storm cloud.
Very cool. That's how they grew this stuff without, in different weather conditions and different environments, especially if they're, 40,000 feet in the sky kind of thing.
And look at you, Granger Zone, also subscribing. I appreciate it more from you because you have your own stream to subscribe to, so thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Flight's just gonna take point and walk forward.
Okay.
Any of these trees stick out in particular, or do they all look kind of similar to each other?
Yeah, this one here seems a lot bigger and thicker than the rest of them.
If I were a betting man, I'd say this one's the Nether Oak.
And as you approach it, you can actually see like its bark forms a face on the side. Eyes closed, mouth closed. but there's a face on it.
Flight just kind of leans in and kind of peers a little bit closer to the face. Just kind of tilts his head side
Is
to
there
side.
no light here? Should I?
Oh, is
Light
there no
something
light
up?
here? Okay, hang on. There probably should be.
It
Everything's
might just be
pretty much
dim
lit.
light.
As
No,
far as
it's
I can
all
see.
lit. I just didn't do the maps right. There you go.
I
Bree's
don't.
gonna
own
hug a
token.
tree.
Do you still not see anything?
I still don't see anything. I'll reload.
How about now?
Maybe go to overland. Oh, just flicked up. I got it.
There we go.
Maybe I wasn't just centered.
It was something with it. I had to delete the token and put it
I'm
back,
loading it
so
back.
I don't know. Okay, so Flight takes the lead and
Thanks,
heads
dude.
in towards this tree with the face. And what did you say? You lean in towards the face, just kind of looking at it?
Yeah, just kind of lean in, kind of peering closely at it. Does it look to be alive?
Very possibly. Bree is a tree hugger, hugging small little trees. Yeah, you know, I mean, well, what kind of check you think? Like a.
Can I do it? Can I do insight? See if it's like moving or maybe perception.
Sure.
Insight or perception.
Whatever you want. Insight is fine.
Okay, insight. 'cause I haven't
23.
seen that.
Yeah, it looks like this thing is definitely alive, but just asleep.
Yeah, 11 inside.
Flight's gonna like knock on a part of the tree that isn't the face, kind of like maybe above it.
Okay, cool, great. So it's you knock on this tree and its eyes flick open. Oh, who goes there? I am the Nether Oak.
That's too
Oh, that's a
distorted.
low
That's a little too warped
Yeah, it's
for
too distorted.
comprehensibility.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me know right off the bat.
No
Okay.
problem.
But he says,
It was just
"I am the
like,
Nether
"Oh,
Oak.
oh, oh."
Who goes there?
So you are who we're looking for.
You're looking for me."
Yes, quite. You said the
Could I
Nether
make-
Oak. That is your name?
Bree goes over
Yeah.
to the Nether Oak and hugs it.
You can get her off of me. No, get this lovey-dovey stuff out of here. The
He
heck
stops
are you
hugging.
guys doing?
Goes back to the small tree.
I'd like to remain hidden if possible.
Okay.
Behind what?
Just behind another tree or something, or
One of the other trees. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to try and circle around behind it. While it's distracted with the others, I'll use the cover of my friends being all in its face.
okay. Well, give me a stealth, and I mean you can do it with advantage because Flight is.
Well, it's also Bree has
Still-
passive trace up.
Oh,
so.
I'm not within
Oh, that's
30
true.
feet. I'm not within 30 feet. So I don't imagine.
No,
anymore.
you are. You are
If she's right up on it, I'm saying that.
within like 6 squares, I think. So.
Who wakes the Nether
But that would
Oak?
be within perception. I would want to stay like out at this range and try to circle around this way. Which one is the Nether Oak? Excuse me. The left or the
This one
right
I'm standing right in front of.
Yeah, this one here.
Okay, yeah. So I want to sneak from this tree, behind this tree, to this small one, to this big one, kind of thing, and then to this small one, hopefully, to try and sneak up behind it.
Oh, dang it.
So I'll roll that stealth check now.
All right.
So 24.
All right.
Double eights.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, great. So I mean, as far as you can tell, you seem to be out of view. I guess go ahead and move yourself wherever you're hiding. And Flight has woken up this tree.
I don't see any token.
You don't see your token?
Right here.
No, none of them.
Okay.
Sure.
I thought it. hang
Even
on.
if you point
How
there,
about now?
now I can. Okay, so I've clicked it and now I can see. That makes sense.
Hooray. Okay, cool. So you're trying to stay hidden. Dr. Lazarus, what are you doing? Anything?
Just being observant,
Okay.
just kind
Okay.
of watching the area.
And Bree is
If
hugging
I
the
just,
trees that let her. Go ahead, Flight.
Yeah. Flight just looks up at him. So you're the Nether Oak, huh?
Yeah, that's what I said. What the heck are you guys doing? You woke me up. I was napping. It's gonna take
Indeed.
another, 100 years to get back to bed.
No, that's unfortunate for you.
Yeah. It's an understatement.
Hmm.
Sorry,
Well,
go
you
ahead.
seem to have nothing. You seem to have nothing but time at the moment. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
I mind, but yeah.
You
Go
mind,
ahead.
but you can't.
I'm
Stop.
interested.
You know the big bright thing at the center of the city, and Flight just points towards the center of it, like the Mythalar, I believe it's called.
I guess I'm familiar with it.
See, we've been going around the different towers, and we have a clue that says that we need a wand from you.
Oh yeah. You want a wand from me. What are you gonna use it for? You need it.
Apparently, according to the clue, as some sort of shield.
As a shield? You're not going to torture some kids or destroy a city or something?
Well,
Does
from
a
what I
person that
understand,
hugs a tree looks like they're gonna go torture some civilians?
Well, no, it doesn't, and that's my whole problem.
I mean, I've tortured people.
Oh, he wants that.
Yeah, it seems like you guys are a bunch of goody two-shoes trying to use my bark to do good things out in the world.
Steven starts laughing.
What's so funny, old man?
Calling me a goody. Calling me a good one.
Look, I don't even know. That one over there just gave me a hug, and he says he's just trying to protect himself. I don't know what you guys are up to.
I once forced somebody to become my friend by waterboarding them. I once walked into a bar and killed a man because he killed one of my son's friends. Right in the middle of a bar, I burned him.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. Tell me more about this, buddy.
What other horrible I lured a man out into the snow and had my compatriots decapitate him.
I unhooked somebody's jaw once.
Okay. See, why didn't you guys lead with this? This is what I want to hear about. All right, so look, if I give you one of these wands, if I give you some wood, what are you going to use it for?
I'll just keep being me, my friend.
Okay. I mean, that sounds all right.
You know what they say, kick-ass take names.
I've heard some people say that, yeah. All right, look. So somebody give me a persuasion, and you can.
I want to because
Okay.
I'm the only one who's good at it.
Can I give assistance to that with my talks of my horrible crimes?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You have advantage with Dr. See, this is where all that bad stuff is really paying off. You don't even have to lie.
Okay, fingers crossed. Here we go.
17.
17.
All right, yeah. Okay. All right. You guys really got on my bad side, if you know what I mean. Okay, you can take some wood.
Fantastic. Flight just kind of gives a genuine smile. Fantastic.
All right, just take it off. I'm not gonna look.
Flight will climb up and.
Now that this has all gone to plan, Dimitri backs up from where he was commando crawling up to steal from the tree.
Flight just kind of climbs up into the boughs of the tree easily enough, I'm guessing, with his climbing speed, and just kind of snaps off a good size portion of a branch.
Okay. Ow! God, I love it. Thank you.
And thank you. We'll leave you back to try to get your sleep. Just be aware there are some other people who might come in here and disturb you. They're a bunch of goody two shoes. They're going to want. What do they do exactly?
Just start punching.
They help people and save
They'll
children.
probably try to destroy you.
Bullshit. They save children? No. I cannot have this.
Yeah, one of them's really big. He's like 12 feet tall. They've got like purplish skin, white hair.
Okay, give me a deception check. Not that he'd know.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that.
Alright.
Deception. I'm not trained in that, but hopefully this is good.
Okay.
13?
Sure. I mean, as far as you can tell, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show them a thing or two. They're not getting any of my wood.
Please do. Anyway, hope you get some good rest. See you later.
Nice meeting you, scoundrels.
Flight just kind of gives him a 2-finger salute and walks off.
Okay. Anything else?
Who would have ever thought waterboarding Dave would pay off again?
Again, yeah.
It is odd it is odd that it's happened like multiple times at this point.
I'm also pretty sure we've waterboarded other people. We'll definitely at least waterboard one more person.
Waterboarded that doppelganger.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to waterboard at least 2 or 3 people within a campaign, or it's like nothing. Okay, great. So you guys have successfully...
It's the only way you can find out if it's effective. One time,
right.
Not enough data.
Gotten some wood. You'll probably still have to craft it into a wand, but...
Flight just hands it over to Dr. Lazarus.
Of course.
Unless you want me to hold on to it.
I will whittle it down into a wand if that's what is necessary. I've made arcane firearms before,
and I kind of tap my staff on the ground that is all carved up and ruins. My blood ruins.
Hell yeah.
I just need some time with it.
Fantastic. All right, which one next?
Can I use the right tool for
I'd
the
like
job
to
to make wood carving tools?
Sure. Yeah, I
If
figure
you
almost
need
anything
time,
tool-based is
I'd
almost
like
an
to scout
immediate
ahead
pass for you.
to the telescope tower.
This one's...
Do
What, are
not
you
go by
scouting?
yourself.
To the telescope tower. I want to figure out what the 3 colored outfits are. Like if I can observe them from afar and see if they're like 3 different factions fighting over something, because that could be an interesting way of, resolving
They seem
the
to be just
situation.
kind of holding still,
Or,
from what I
if
saw,
they
right?
are-
Yeah, I mean, they're
Insane.
standing guard. But yeah, I mean, Dimitri can go up and just kind of observe them from a distance and see what they're doing, what the difference between them is, possibly. Okay. So Ample, yeah, I mean, you head across the outside of the city, and you're just trying to keep a distance. Well, where are you going to hide to observe them?
I'll hide behind this building. Well, this is the closest building, so I'll try and get to the corner back of this building and just peek around and see what I can see. If I need to get closer, I might even be able to. If this is kind of sunken a little bit, I could even try to commando crawl up to this lip. But that's dangerous.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you that when you approach that building to hide behind, it's the closest building that's covered. There's a number of openings. It looks like it's a market, but there's just a bunch of things smashed, and you can hear that there's something in there rampaging, just knocking shit over, breaking things nonstop.
Inside the big glass dome?
No, not in the dome, inside of this building in between you and the observatory.
That sounds like a bullfighting arena.
It does sound like one, yeah.
That has my curiosity. So that has my curiosity. So
you're not going there by yourself, are you?
Try to get a beat on that.
Not on purpose.
Not going in. I just want to. He said there are multiple doors around, so
I mean, is he Ample or Dimitri?
That I can. Dimitri. So he's doing things very carefully. And so he'll try, much like he was just about to do with the tower. Instead, he'll sidle up to the edge of the door and try to peek in and see what he can see inside.
Okay. So yeah, you're sneaking up, trying to get a vantage point to see what's going on with the observatory. But upon hearing these crashing inside, you kind of peek in, and you notice a large market hall sits at one end of this plaza. Its 4 broken towers leaning inward. Faded pennants hang above the entrance, frozen stiff. A loud clatter resounds from within the hall. And as you peek in, you notice that there's this huge, like, metal construct.
I don't know what that is.
It's not huge, it's large, but it's missing its head. It has no head, so it's just wandering around, grabbing and slamming at anything it can feel.
Interesting.
4-legged or 2-legged?
Interesting.
2-legged.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what it is. I thought it was a gorgon. I thought it was a gorgon at first.
So where are we all?
That's cool.
Well, let's check in. Yeah, what would Flight,
Can I peer
Bree,
into
and
the
Dr.
pit?
Lazarus have been doing while Dimitri went to scout?
Halfling Bree is peering into the pit.
Oh no.
That just screams evil hole of death.
That's all I'm gonna say behind you. Like I'm not going near.
That is evil hole of death if I've ever seen one.
Bree approaches
Do I-
this hole.
She's gonna get down on her
Does it look
tummy.
bottomless, or
It looks
She gets
like...
down onto her tummy and like army crawls up to the edge and peers in.
Okay. Well, you notice that there's an inscription that wraps around the outside lip of the hole, and this deep well plunges through the city floor into darkness. 5 crystal benches encircle it, glinting under the purple glow of a nearby street lamp. And yeah, it looks like it goes down a good 30, 40 feet before it just turns to darkness, and you can't see how far it goes after that.
Hey, Laz, there's
You
a...
weren't kidding about how much. Go, sir.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, please. I was just.
Hey, Laz, there's an inscription here. Can you read it?
Thank you. Given 10 minutes, of course I can.
Cool.
I'm going to sit on this pile of rubble, not near this pit of doom, and
Okay.
begin my process of comprehend.
Okay. So that's 10 minutes to do. We'll fast forward 10 minutes. So you sit there thinking about it, concentrating. You realize, again, it is in Draconic, and it says, "Herein lie the immortal remains of the telepathic pentacle. Sit, meditate, and learn."
Wow.
Grave site.
Perfect. Who do we know who teaches meditation classes?
Oh.
Like this.
telepathic
This
pentacle?
one's for
huh?
you, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know what a telepathic pentacle is, and I don't trust whatever a telepathic pentacle is.
So we're not dealing with the pit?
I mean, I don't think pit is a good idea.
Bree will army crawl from back from the edge and start making her
Flight
way
doesn't
around.
seem in the least bit perturbed. He actually kind of just he'll actually kind of toe the edge a little bit, kind of peer down it.
Okay.
It said to sit and ponder. What did the message say?
Sit, meditate, and learn.
Yeah, this definitely sounds like a Flight thing.
So inviting. There's nothing terrible about that.
Not necessarily inviting,
Like,
but possibly useful.
Only the things that are here presently seem to be bad. You know what I mean? Like the hands that attacked us were protecting what they were meant to protect. I mean, what else has attacked us? Nothing that we haven't brought on ourselves. So it's like this city was meant to help
Oh, there's that mimic.
most of the people who lived here before.
There's that mimic.
Oh, the
that
mimic. Yeah.
Messed
So
up,
that
messed
would
up
have
Flight's arm.
moved in after, or yeah, I don't imagine that was on purpose. So I think we should trust it. Dimitri's not there to say that out loud, but Andrew thinks.
Yeah, well, Flight's curious enough that he doesn't really care about trusting it. He more wants to know if it can be useful. So he's gonna take up a position sitting on one of those crystalline benches, and he's gonna start meditating.
I'm gonna stand nearby, just in
Okay.
case.
Okay, so Flight sits down on one of these crystal benches and just starts meditating focused on this hole. And you know, about a minute later, you feel like you've tapped into this well of information, and give me an insight check, Flight.
Hell yeah, I have expertise.
Oh, 21. Wow. Okay.
Plus 11, baby. Heck yeah!
11. I guess you get a vision from the distant past. You're seeing this city up in the sky, active, people running or walking back and forth through the walkways. This is an
Wow.
active city, and you notice that a bunch of people have like chimeric pets, like winged hares and venomous baboons. A lot of people have these weird chimeric pets around the city, and then the vision fades,
Cool.
and you see the big well in front of you again.
That was it?
That's it.
For 21? Damn.
That was for a minute.
This is gonna be tougher than I thought.
Yeah.
This place was quite the bustling epicenter.
What if we all did it at the same time?
You can try it.
We might learn something if we try more of this.
Yeah.
He's gonna beckon everybody to take seats on the benches.
Okay.
You'll have to find Dimitri.
Oh yeah, Dimitri's not there with you guys.
You never came back? I mean, I imagine you'd want to come back after scouting. Otherwise, what was the point?
Not yet. I'm still when we cut away, I was still looking at this creature.
So we're waiting for you. Okay.
Okay.
I will wait. I will stand by it
If you'd like me to
and wait.
come back in and go back over, if you want, yeah.
Well, what would you have done before you headed back? I mean, obviously you were going to scout.
This robot. Can I tell if it's a adamantine? Not adamantine. Mithril.
Mithril?
Yeah, I want to check out what this robot is made of. If it's the same kind of robot we have back at home, whatever that creature is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, give me an
Mythalar,
insight.
right? No, the Mythalar is that thing in the middle. What's that?
What?
The
Shield
Guardian?
Guardian. The Shield Guardian.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the two things I wanted to do. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to do insight.
Oh no.
Two things I wanted to do was figure out what metal it was made of, which I guess is that one, and two, if its head is somewhere in the debris of the market, if I can spot it, even if it can't.
Okay. Yeah, so as far as you're not able to tell what kind of metal it is. It could be the same metal as the Shield Guardian. It's not exactly clear.
Yeah.
I guess give me a perception check to look
I am
for
not a
the head.
robot scientist.
No, you're not a robot scientist. It's not robot science. So yeah, give me a perception to look for this head.
Perception.
18. Okay,
Not
I
my
mean you
greatest.
feel fairly confident that the head
not
is
bad.
not in this building. Most of what you're
Okay.
seeing is just
Then
smashed items.
Yeah. I'll step away. Back to the group. I came here for another goal, and nothing else has alerted me to the group being in danger.
That's true.
So could I take a quick perception check at the other people?
Sure.
Or maybe it would be an insight as well, to determine whether they are one faction working together or three factions working together, I suppose. That may be able to
Okay.
be turned against each other.
Well, give me an insight
I want to
then.
determine.
Okay, a 16. I mean, they don't seem to be aggressive towards one another. It looks like they have similar outfits on. I mean, one looks like this in my camera.
Right. So it could be denoting what their abilities are.
One looks like this.
Abilities,
has
maybe their
sword
rank.
and armor, and then one is like bald and just
Hmm.
wearing a gown.
The quietest one, standing in the back, the one you have to watch out
Creepy
for.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the creepy one. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I'll clock that. I know I've heard this story before. He'll head back to the group and tell the rest what he found.
Okay. So what was happening at the hole? Dr. Lazarus sat
Robot,
down.
no head.
Oh hell no! I didn't-
Multiple people.
Well, hang on. So
I'll sit down for a rest without knowing.
Flight was
going on
like, "Hey, you guys focus on this. What happened at that point?" And then a few
So
moments
I
later,
guess we'd all
Demetra comes.
start sitting down and meditating on it.
But if you choose to, I mean, you don't have
I'm
Yeah,
to.
standing
no,
next
I
to
will.
the bench.
I mean,
I'm
You're
gonna
just
see.
standing. Yeah, you're
Light's
not.
definitely gonna see if he can get more out of this.
Bree
For
thinks
sure.
this is part of her meditation lessons.
Okay. Well, Flight, give me another. What check did I ask for?
Insight.
An insight. Yeah, give me another insight check. And Bree, if you're going to meditate at this, you can do
Yeah.
so as well.
Baboomski. 29.
Okay. Well, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10. I am not as practiced in meditation.
No, you're not. Well, okay. So, Flight, you focus on this well, and you feel like whatever's feeding you this information is trying to like pinch off the stream of data that's coming to you. You push a little bit harder with your mind. At 29, you're able to extract one last bit before it finally pinches off connection completely. And what you learn is, I guess you see this like Netherese orchestra. And a bunch of people coming into the theater. They're getting ready to play. They're all tuning up, and I guess you hear just different people talking about how they're the masters of their art. They're like the best of the best orchestra alive.
And then that's where it cuts off.
Yep.
I think this is just a flavor memory well, literally.
Light's gonna reach into his. Actually, he's not gonna reach into there. Free my memories.
So then I should touch on, because Bree focused on it as well. Bree gets a 10, and you don't get the same stream of information that Flight's getting, but your mind does become blank for a second, and then you see eyes opening up before you snap back out of it. And you hear like this loud groan from the bottom of the pit.
Pit of evil.
Oh.
Time to go. What's with me and ice today? I don't get it, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Actually, just because I don't know where you'd learn other stuff, and for your 29, I will say that mixed in with the other things that you kind of sensed, you flash back to a moment with like 5 pentacle, 5 different wizards coming around this area and trying to perform this spell, tapping into each other's minds, but they all melt down into one single lump, and then the vision is cut off.
I think we should get the fuck out of here.
I think this is a pit
Only
of
flight saw that last bit, right?
Yeah.
You tell us, Flight.
Flight's just kind of peering down at the well ponderously. He's like stood up and stopped meditating at this point.
Saw a bunch of eyes and heard a groaning from the pit. Let's just go.
Yeah, this is a pit of nope.
A pit of nope.
Almost a...
Bunch of eyes. I mean, a bunch of eyes.
May I say what I'm going to say now?
Sure.
Okay. I almost feel sorry. I can't help but feel sorry for them a little bit. This place used to be quite... It almost reminds me of Baldur's Gate. Only like 1,000 times more per hand. Flight just kind of sighs a little bit,
those eyes
and
are-
Flight just kind of sighs a little bit and turns away from it. We should keep moving.
Yes, those eyes reminding me of another city. Also, when you were in Waterdeep, as we walk and talk, when you were
What
in
eyes
Waterdeep,
did you see?
did you hear of a?
What eyes did you see? Only Bree saw the eyes.
Xanathar,
Well, I told them that I
which
told
she
everyone.
mentioned out loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So he'll say, "Did you hear about the creature called Xanathar when you were in Waterdeep? He is a
I
beholder
believe so.
with
I believe
multiple
so,
eyes.
yes.
They are very dangerous creatures, and if one dwells here, we would do best to quicken our pace."
I don't know if it's a beholder. I saw wizards. Whatever they were trying to do here, they melted down, and whatever they were doing failed.
That's a horrible tragedy.
Right.
Really is.
No place
A
for
lot of
such
people
tremendous
suffered
tragedy.
here.
So,
Speaking of suffering, there is a robot that does not have a head. Doc, do you want to check that out?
is it moving?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But just
no.
wait till you see how much it's moving.
That sounds like a no, but I mean, what the fuck? Show me.
Just
So
peeking
yeah,
here.
Ample Dimitri leads you towards this like broken down market, and it looks like all the wares that used to be for sale in here, different metals and glass and ceramics, are all just smashed and clattered all over the ground as this huge bulking like robot figure without a head just goes swinging aimlessly at every single thing. It's smashing countertops and tables that fill the area, tearing down banners and shit off the wall.
Well, I
Uh,
mean,
Or robot. We should. Do you see his head anywhere? Or their head anywhere?
If we give it, can I take a quick look around, see if we see any of that, or can I help somebody?
You can. Technically,
Can I help
Dimitri
her?
already looked and is sure that it's not. But if you want to roll again,
Oh, so do you let us know that, Dimitri?
Yeah. I can't see its head anywhere in there, but it is so full of debris that I wouldn't be confident until I searched the whole place. But I don't think I spotted it.
if we restrain it, maybe I can get it off. Then maybe we can.
Do you think
I'm
could
gonna be
use it
honest.
to distract the guards?
I think we should remember it's here. And if something happens, we can use it as a luring device. Or if we're running, we can lure
We
something.
can run in here and draw it in there.
oh,
Doesn't appear to be very discriminate.
And if the creature we're fighting isn't very smart, then it might go for the moving target if we stay put, if we hide.
There's a fair
Interesting.
point.
That's a good plan.
Shall we keep
On
moving?
the other hand, the creatures around the tower over here, they seem to have multiple skill sets. So we should be very tactical about how we go about this engagement.
Maybe go about it the same way we did before with charades.
Probably our
to
best
them.
bet.
Try. We could try conversation
Okay.
before anything else. And then again, I didn't ask how many enemies there were. I said I got
Uh,
fireball.
I'm sorry. I will stop
I
that
will
joke
stay
now.
hidden.
No, I love it.
Oh, it's a great joke.
Me every time.
I'll stay hidden as much as I can if you want to take the lead again and do your charades, just so I can get, I'm a sniper. I'll take up a snipering position.
I will walk out there
Maybe
as
you,
non-threatening.
maybe you tell them what to say, and I try to communicate with them.
Fair
Like
enough.
you act as interpreter. I act as I try to do
Relay.
whatever talking we need to.
Fair enough. And I can use minor. Minor illusion if we need it.
Indeed.
So yeah, this conical tower is held relatively upright by a ring of arched buttresses. Expressionless humanoid figures stand in silence around it. The roof has a large ragged hole in it where something large smashed through, and Dr. Lazarus and Flight walk up to this group of, it looks like they're Magian, just like you've seen and played with before. 3 different distinct outfits. The ones with swords hold their swords up as you approach.
Flight just kind of holds his hand up in a hailing motion.
Just
kind of yeah.
You would have given me time. You all would have given me time to cast comprehend.
Well, we only spent a couple minutes at the well, so you'd probably still have that up.
All right. I walk up and wave and point, and I do the point to my ear thing. And I point to them, and I do the mouth motion, and then I point to Flight.
Well, the ones with swords hold their swords up, ready to strike. The ones without swords just hold their hand out in front of them, and then you hear a voice entering your mind, not exiting their mouths, just entering your mind. That's just like, stop right there. Turn around. This is not for you.
Well, I mean, it kind of is.
Leave the area immediately, or risk physical damage.
I need entrance into that building.
What?
I'm sorry. It is our job to prevent this.
Flight, they're not going to let us in.
Well, this is all in my head.
Is it all in your head or my head as well?
I guess just Dr. Lazarus's head, because he was the one who started. I mean, it can be in your head as well, but it's telepathic message, so maybe another one sends you a similar message. I will say that both of you have gotten
Flight is going
enough.
to ask why. Flight is going to ask why.
You don't want what is in there. Very dangerous.
What is in there?
He's big. Big and stinky.
Something very dangerous.
Which is?
It's blue and it's stinky, and it's did you say gross? Yeah, it's gross.
Well, I just want.
Can Flight roll an insight check on that?
Sure. What were you saying, Dr. Lazarus?
I'm trying to determine if they're bullshitting me.
Yeah. What were you saying, Dr. Lazarus? You can definitely roll the insight, but
Let's see what Flight has.
okay. I mean,
28.
they seem serious as hell. Actually,
Heck
to
yeah.
confirm this, you look at the front door, and the front door has been like sealed shut.
They just seem to be kind of making shit up.
No, they're not making shit up. They seem to be serious about what they're talking about. There's something dangerous inside for sure, whether they're describing it well enough or not.
It's like barricaded from the outside.
Yeah, like it's the front door has been welded shut. Not to say you can't bust into it or something, but yeah,
No,
like they
but
have
it-
gone to great
It's
effort
clear
to.
that they are trapping something in.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making sure whatever is in there doesn't come out, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, we're going
What
in.
if we send the robot in?
I don't. If you go, look. How are we going to open door without letting out?
Okay, look. I just need to go up to where that telescope is.
Yeah, I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
through the
you. I
roof. We
can't
can get
open
through the
this
roof.
door.
You don't need to open the door. I can climb the wall and look at the telescope.
Just let us climb. Yeah.
I don't need to go in necessarily.
Look, you gonna climb up in there? Then that's at your own risk, man. We tried to warn you.
I can accept that. And Flight will kind of step forward and just kind of stand there. And will they let him pass?
I mean, if you're gonna climb up the side of the building, then sure, you can get to an area there. They're just kind of blocking the door from you getting.
When Dimitri
I don't
sees
need to go to the door. I just need to climb the building and look through the window to see if I can find that slab.
Okay. What were you saying, Dimitri?
I'll move forward as I see him climbing.
Okay. Move forward towards the people.
To the rest of the group, yeah. Because
Okay.
now it seems like we have come to an accord. So I'll come over.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, so yeah, Flight climbs up to the top of the observatory. I mean, it looks like there's like a big hole in the ceiling where the telescope hangs out. You could jump down through it, but it doesn't look like there's an easy way to get back out because it's like a straight down type of thing. You can climb up walls, but not across ceilings, you know. And you see.
Okay, so it's like so the hole's like right in the center of the ceiling.
Yeah. And you know, inside, you see a large telescope dominates a 30-foot diameter circular chamber at the top of the tower. Gazing into the telescope's eyepiece is a hulking, frog-like biped in wizard's robes that pays you no mind as it's kind of mumbling to yourself. Adamantine shields cover a number of different windows on the top, and then that large chunk of stone from some other building crashed through the roof and embedded itself into the floor like a jagged stone knife.
So the hole's right in the center of the ceiling, and I wouldn't be able to climb back out if I fell in there.
Correct. But you could get in there, but climbing back out might be harder.
Only I had my next level elemental discipline, then I could fly, but I don't. So, however, Dr. Lazarus, you can fly, right?
Yes, but then I can't read.
I can't,
Oh wait, yes I
can fly,
can.
but I can't
Yes, I
read.
can.
It doesn't.
It's
Yeah,
not concentration.
it doesn't require
Oh
concentration.
yeah, right.
I can.
Well, you're going to need to.
Fair enough. All right.
So I will take one of my vials, douse it on my boots, and cast fly.
Okay. So you cast fly. All of these magen at the bottom are just shaking their head, putting their hands to their foreheads, and you fly up to the top next to Flight, and you're gazing down into this room. You see this?
Yeah, Flight just points down to
I'll climb
the room and points out the large chunk of rock sitting at the center. There it is.
What were you saying, Ando?
I'll climb up with half speed. It'll take me some time, but I feel confident. He feels.
How does
20
that
years
work?
younger than
Because
he did,
Flight
or
has a
10 years
climbing
younger.
Well,
speed.
I have a climbing speed, so climbing typically
Equal to
requires
his
an athletics
movement,
check.
right?
No, climbing requires an athletics check.
So
and
I
that's
guess I'm
if
just down
that's
here,
if
eh?
the surface is
Right.
really climbable.
And I'll do an athletics check. That's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
I'll just stay down here and chat with these guys.
Okay.
11.
Let me just see how this works. I don't know if that's.
I mean,
gonna
with
be...
time, like if I just take more time, I mean, that's just a passive, you know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, climbing while
Right?
climbing or
Or
swimming,
do I
each
need
foot
to
of movement
keep
costs one
rolling?
extra foot. Unless you have a climbing speed.
Yeah, I thought it was half movement. That's right. Yeah, so we can all climb 15 feet naturally. You don't need
I
a
don't climb
specific thing
anywhere.
to enable
I think
you
it,
to
it
climb
depends
purely.
on, because at GM's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface or one with a few handholds requires a successful athletics check. You know what? I'm into it. If Dimitri wants to come in here with them, that's fine. Sorry, Bree, you're down there.
Fine.
Yeah,
I mean, unless you want to come, I think you have ways
I can
to do
drop
it,
a
but-
rope down. Yeah, we have 3 people up there, and we can pull you up.
Okay. So yeah, you
Yeah.
see this
Meantime,
figure.
There are
yeah, in the
options for a
meantime,
team.
Dr. Lazarus might want to go read that.
I'm literally going to like. I don't give a shit about this man's. I'm going to swoosh down, touch the thing, and as I go up, bye, and swoosh. That's my plan. Whether it works or
Okay,
not.
so you guys are dropping a rope down for me?
Yeah, Dimitri is.
Okay, cool. I'll just put myself up.
Okay.
then.
Well, it may not matter if Dr. Lazarus is just gonna fly in and fly back out. Okay. Well, sure. Dr. Lazarus, you fly in, just past this figure who's messing with the telescope. You just go to the thing, you touch it, you get the inscription. Third, a burnt palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret about yourself for all to hear.
Ooh.
You wanna put that in the chat so I can write it down?
Right, so you need to share a secret and then
I'm
get a secret
copying.
from another. That's cool.
So does that work though, Alex? Do I just burn third level spell of rock down, touch it, get that, look at that thing, go bye, dip?
I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah, I mean, this thing in there. Oh, I didn't mean Dimitri to say it, but there it is.
Dimitri, how'd you know that?
Oh, what?
He wrote it through you by accident.
Actually, okay, so you fly down and you touch this thing, you get the message in your head. I'll say on your way out, you glance over at this thing that's turning to look at you from looking at the telescope, and all of a sudden you're just like overcome with fear, a familiar fucking fear. Yeah, you're just like, oh shit, oh fucking
It's
shit.
blood. Yeah.
Fuck no, I'm out.
You were looking for a slab and you found a slod.
It seems preoccupied.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Bye.
Gross.
And Dr. Lazarus just nopes out of the observatory through the hole in the top. God damn it, you guys.
When Steven comes out, like he's almost pant. Like there's like a noticeable like
Isn't tight.
Okay.
He looks cool. We should talk
You
to
good,
him.
Doctor? You good, Doc?
He actually,
Yeah.
well, yeah, Dimitri says he looks cool.
There's a slot in there.
Yeah, we should go fight it, Alex, right?
It's
That's
up
a
to
slod?
you. Probably don't want to. You know what a slot is. You just
Yeah,
got that
I had
thing pulled out of you.
Your chest was broken because of it.
Oh yeah, Dimitri wants nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I've been having a bad run of things lately. Sorry, go ahead.
Like as you're flying out, he puts his head over the lip and he's like, and sees the thing and he's like, no, and just lets go and slides down the side, like the side of the tower.
I will say that the one that attacked both of yous was red, and this one is green.
Any toad with claws, no
Yeah,
thank
no,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I?
I've been having a bad run of things lately. I'm also not going to risk this.
Yeah, agreed. None of us should mess with that. But if you all don't mind, I'm going to do a quick scout around while this spell still lasts.
Oh, while
By
you're
all
still
means,
flying. Okay.
Flight's gonna curiously watch this thing.
Yeah, check the dome.
Okay. I mean, as Flight's
in the
watching
obelisk.
this thing, it kind of like tries to look through the eyepiece of the telescope. It goes to like the main mechanism and starts fiddling around with something inside. It's like working on the mechanisms that make it work, and it keeps going back and forth between the little
That's good
box.
for it. Alex, keep going. I'm going to start shooting it.
You're gonna start shooting it?
No.
You can if you want.
No, I want nothing to do with this slot.
So if Flight sees that, Dr. Lazarus, you are still flying for the moment, so you decide to go scout the rest of the city.
I want to mainly find out where the hags are, where the drow are. I'm gonna go as high up as I can in this cavern, so I'm as high up as I can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, great. Give me a perception check while you're up at the roof of this huge ice cave among the giant icicles up there.
Perception check. Gotcha.
A 5. Hags nowhere. Don't see the hags anywhere. You probably hear some walking in the prison-ish area. You don't see anything. It may be the prison area. It may be a little bit closer than that. It's unclear.
No, when I fly back. How much flying time do I have by the time I get back?
Let's see. Let me see how long the fly lasts.
10
Technically,
minutes.
it should be
10 minutes.
active if you actually... Oh, you didn't. Okay.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Yeah, he could probably like do a once over around the city.
Check
and
the
get back in
dome.
plenty of time.
Yeah, the dome. It's right there.
Yeah. On my fly back, what do I see anything about this dome?
We can see an immense dome looms before you. Its crystal roof marred with a web of cracks. Through the gaps in the roof, you see like a small landscape of like miniaturized natural features. And like probably in the center of the room is like a weird contraption with a big circular base and a couple like legs holding it up. A big old, and
So
then
when
there's
you
a
say-
lever on it.
When you say miniature landscape, do you mean like there are like tiny mountains with like
Yeah.
tiny forests? And wow, cool. Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of like a
Speaking of
greenhouse.
hot fuzz.
No,
Yeah.
like models of landscapes.
Oh,
Kinda
like a
you saw.
menagerie.
Mm.
Kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what you'd see in a museum.
I know that from Rick and Morty. Don't look at
Yeah.
me like that.
Yeah.
Cool. And there's a like a thing in the center with a pedestal with a switch in the center.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's like a
Go.
10-foot diameter iron wheel on its side, held above the ground by a metal brace with 8 barrel-sized open containers attached to the outer ends of its spokes.
What?
Flight is just still kind of watching the slot at the telescope, just kind of doing his work.
Yeah, and he's at it. He's like dedicated to. It looks like he's trying to fix something, but he doesn't see. He seems kind of bummed about it, like he's been working on it for a while. I'll also say that there's this other domed building that you probably flew by as well.
This one?
And the top is open there, and you see a stage. You see that a lot of the roof has fallen in, and it's kind of covered in debris. But there's a small stage inside that building.
Flight will eventually, after a few minutes, Flight will eventually get get his fill of watching the slot work on the telescope, and he'll just kind of look to see Lazarus kind of flying around, and he'll just kind of stand back up. It'll peer down the hole, and he'll actually call out to the slot, "Good luck on your project."
And he turns up at you and just like
I love that.
hisses at you.
Flight just kind of shrugs and jumps off the tower.
Okay. And Bree and Ample climb back down. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna climb down. I also wave to the slot as we go down.
Okay. All right, so you guys get back to the floor. Dr. Lazarus, you've returned to the group. Assuming, do you go anywhere else? What are you doing?
No, I don't go anywhere else. I go to them.
Okay. You return back to the group. And yeah, what happens next?
Well, we're missing one step.
Indeed.
Are we?
And
Yep, we need
boy, how are we going? How are we going to find?
7, right. Oh, that's the rubble one. The one in
Most
the
likely.
eye tower.
Mm,
What about the... I know that the pit is a dangerous thing, but what if we get a roll... What if we could get a roll high enough to remember that wall when it was still intact? Like, is that the solution, do you think?
Well, let's go to the last tower, which is that top, right?
right.
The toppled one?
So let's go to the toppled one and see what's there. If there's nothing there, we haven't looked into that. We just know there's hands
enough.
crawling over it.
Right.
Fair enough.
So let's head there.
What did you see in the domes?
There was there was many miniatures of different landscapes within that large one as we walked by, and a stage in that one. The roof's collapsed.
Oh, an amphitheater. Interesting.
As soon as you mention the stage, Flight will actually take a quick look inside of there. Does it look like the place where that orchestra from my vision was?
No, it doesn't look like the same building. The roof of this domed building is wrecked and open to the elements. Inside is a theater with a large stage, seating for more than 100, and a backstage area. Icicles hang from its sagging balconies, and rime-frosted masks leer and grin from its fractured walls.
Oh! Whoa! We want that. We need that mask. We need that mask.
Hide yourself behind a mask.
Yeah, Flight will actually run inside and grab one of the masks.
Okay.
Does something happen between now and then, or?
I don't think... I'm just reading a number of other things about this room, but sure. You just run in and pry one of these masks off the wall. It's like
I'll use elemental attunement to like defrost it if I have to.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. If that's all you're doing in there, you just pull one of the masks off the wall, you don't go anywhere else. Sure.
Yep, he'll just stow that in the bag of holding and continue and go back to the group.
If we have time, I'd love to check the backstage area. Just a sticky beak to see if there's anything cool back there.
Okay. So you go in there. As you're passing, you follow Flight in there. Flight is still prying one of these masks off the wall. You guys see a bunch of just like playbills for something called A Blasphemy of Kings. Ample goes back into the back room, and it looks like there's a writing desk. A wooden writing desk sits in a backstage room wrapped in chains and padlocked.
Okay. I'll turn
What was it? What was it that was wrapped in chains?
A desk. A writing desk.
Desk. Okay.
I absolutely love paperwork and the written word, so that catches my interest more than anything else here. I want to check it out and check for traps. There's no creatures in the room?
No.
I don't perceive any creatures in the room. Then I walk in and I check for traps around the desk.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation. Bree and Dr. Lazarus, are you guys outside while this happens? They went into the theater. Where are you guys going?
Sitting outside.
Just hanging out
Bree's
outside.
kind of humming to herself.
Okay.
At one point, I kind of look at you, Bree, and go, because this is all on, right? You're acting waking and like joyful.
Yeah, she's kind of acting like she's
Nothing
not acting
happened?
like normal Bree. She's not acting like
So is this a manifestation of you before? Are you okay, Bree?
I am definitely not okay.
While we stand here, can I see those goggles?
Yeah, of course. And she gives them to you.
And I'm gonna tinker with them while I let you talk. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I have lost a lot in the last year. I lost my body. I lost my eye. I've gained a lot too. Like I have a lot more friends now. I have my mom in my ring, and she holds up her ring. Who I'm guessing has been freaking out this entire time because her daughter just lost an eyeball.
I don't know what to say, honey. That's oh. Yeah, shit.
It's gonna be fine. I mean, what worse can happen? I mean, it's gonna be fine.
Oh, don't say that.
What else could happen?
Yeah.
We'll make
I mean,
it
I
up.
could die, but I mean, I've died once already. It's not that bad.
I don't plan to let anybody in this party die.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't plan on that, but like, I didn't plan on dying the first time either, so.
So jumping back into the room.
What is life?
What is life? Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of life and death, Dimitri goes to unlock the case.
So you checked for traps and you don't find any, and
yeah.
you're gonna try to unlock this padlocked,
Absolutely.
chained up desk. Okay. Do you have thieves' tools? You probably do.
Yeah, I believe he does.
Just checking my thing now.
I believe they come with being a rogue.
Oh yeah, they're in tools.
That makes
absolutely.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give me. I mean, it says a dexterity check, but some sort of tools check.
If you're proficient with them, then it would also be like a sleight of hand check to be able to be an
So it's a
equivalent,
dex
unless you're
with
expertise.
proficiency if you have the tools.
Gotcha.
You do know Steven does have the tools. Oh, wait, you have the tools. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. All good.
Yeah, he has his own set.
But if they break, Steven can make you new ones.
Mm-hmm.
So dex. With
Yeah. I mean, you can do a sleight of hand. That'll be a dex
yeah, I'm
check.
doing a sleight of hand. Yeah, it's the same thing.
16. Holy shit. Yeah, you go to town, just you bust the padlock off, the chains fall away from the desk. Now there's I guess just a couple drawers that had been blocked by the chains.
Due diligence. Check the drawers for traps.
Okay. Sure. Give me an investigation. Oh yeah, you're sure that these drawers are fine. There's nothing wrong with them.
Bang them open.
So you bang those
check out
drawers
what's in 'em.
open, and you find like 5 different scripts. It looks like it's the same play, but for 5 different parts. One of the scripts
Oh, okay.
is labeled the Martyr, and it's like got a picture with a noose around his neck. There's another one labeled the Traitor, and it's a male with a knife held behind his back. There's another script labeled the Bewitched, and there's a person with a fairy whispering in their ear. There's one called the Haunted, and there's like a person running from like a demonic shadow. There's one called the Fool, where there's a person performing a handstand.
Interesting. And so all the scripts kind of correspond to each other and make a full performance.
I mean, that can be assumed. I mean, I guess you'd have to read the scripts to know for sure.
I suppose so.
It's
Well, that could
Is
take
this
a
like
while.
I have to choose one of them to read, or I can kind of take a look in all of them?
you gotta. You can read them one at a time, I guess. You could read them all if you wanted.
Yeah. Okay. I think there's a mechanical thing that's going to be triggered when I read it, but which one would I read first? So there was the Fool,
There's the Fool, the Haunted,
the Martyr,
the
the
Bewitched,
Haunted,
the Traitors,
Bewitched.
the Martyr.
What does Goops feel most like? Probably the Martyr, who has to put himself, into scary situations to get the story for the victim. So yeah, I'll choose the martyr, and
Okay.
open that one up first and start perusing it.
You start with the martyr. Okay, great. And so you start flipping through it, and you read through it. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's about this person who's kind of fighting to usurp their father. They're fighting against 4 other siblings to try to take over the father's place. I guess in maybe a business or something.
Whatever.
But give me a wisdom saving throw. Having read this, it seems to affect
Absolutely.
you a lot more than you expected. A 12. Okay. Great. Yeah. I mean, you seem somewhat disturbed from this. You may not actually be aware of how this affected you, but
Cool. I'll as I'm kind of reading the parts or the story of this, I'll grab the others under my arm and I'll walk out back onto the street, I suppose.
Okay. Great. I gotta remember.
And I'll say, I found these stories inside. There is enough for all of us.
Any responses from anybody?
There's enough.
I mean, we can look at them later.
This one's pretty good. It's about a lot of family drama. If anyone has any trigger warning for anyone with any daddy issues, but otherwise it's a pretty concrete story.
I'll kind of hold out. Steven will hold out his hand if you have them all or whatever. Steven.
Yeah, he'll hand over the other 4.
Hey, boss.
So you just kind of lay them out. You just kind of lay them out for us.
Oh, I'll hand the stack to Dr. Laz, and he can pass them on from there.
If we have choices, Flight will take the Fool.
Okay. And you all are just kind of sitting. You kind of stopped off to go to this theater, and Dimitri's come out and's like, "These are really good scripts. You're gonna kind of hunker down and spend a minute to read these."
Yeah, Flight will kind of start flipping through it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bree has asked to be cast.
I think Dimitri is.
What does that mean?
To be cast as in a role.
Flight will hand you the Bewitched.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
So what's left?
The Traitor and the
The
Haunted.
Traitor and the Haunted.
I'll take the Haunted.
Dr. Laz has to be the Haunted, yeah.
I'll take the Haunted.
No, Mark 5 is the Haunted.
Oh no, Lazarus is the Haunted.
Lazarus is
Oh,
also
yeah,
the
you're right.
Haunted.
All right.
Question is, who's the traitor?
Well, I
So-
think there's only
Yeah, there's an extra one.
Oh no, it's Caldorix.
Oh, what if he comes back
Oh.
as the lieutenant to Oral? You gotta write that down. Holy
I know.
shit.
I'll kill him.
That is
Don't
so
make me
good.
kill him. Don't make me kill him, Alex.
I know. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, though. Okay, who got what?
Great
Dimitri
idea.
got that. Flight got Fool.
Yeah, I took the Fool.
Mhm.
Okay. Bree was cast as Bewitched.
Yeah, which checks out.
Yeah. And Doctor got Haunted. And you all just kind of sit down and read these. Okay, everybody give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Yeah, boy.
Well, at least it's finally something I'm good at.
18.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a nat 1. I know it. Oh no.
13
Well,
and
a
17.
13.
Great. That's awesome. All right. Well, yeah, you guys have, you all, I mean, you probably converse after reading these things and realize that each script is for a different member of this family, and they're all They're all just
Right,
trying
so they're all the
to
siblings
figure
to
out.
take down the father.
They're trying to prove their worth. They're all trying to claim the throne of their late father, and they're trying to prove that each one of them is worthy to take over. And then at the end of each of the scripts, I guess Dimitri probably would have realized this as well, but it turned out big twist ending is that all of them are already dead. They were all ghosts and trying to
the whole time
to win over nothing. But I'll say all of you except for Flight
won't
are just
spoil it for anyone.
gripped with a sudden feeling of impending doom.
So nothing
Sorry, I
changed.
missed that.
You're all gripped with a feeling of impending doom.
Except for Flight.
Except for Flight.
So nothing changed.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, just add more trauma to the pile that Bree is experiencing today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dimitri, when he gets to the end, he cries. Dimitri is a very, very empathetic person. So I think he felt for the children when he found out they were dead, and probably had to go through that kind of 5 stages of grief in the final chapter kind of thing. He feels the weight of that grief.
How long are these scripts? How long are these scripts? How long does it take us to read them?
An hour.
An hour.
Oh God.
Or, I mean, I guess that seems crappy to just reveal at the end of time. Maybe you guys wouldn't have chosen to waste an hour reading scripts while you were trying to do.
No, this could have had valuable information in them.
That's true.
I think if anything, Dimitri would have stayed put to read the script. He was already so far into this kind of wisdom thing that he wouldn't have gone anywhere. So we would have probably had to waste that time anyway.
Gotcha.
If Flight will actually stow the script that he took, he'll stow that in the bag of holding.
Okay. So what are you guys up to now? You guys have read the full script of A Blasphemy of Kings, and you were on your way to the fallen tower covered in crawling claws that are trying to lay bricks back in order but are failing continuously.
Can we help them?
Yeah, what makes it look like they're failing?
So you guys continue heading over there?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you go over there. You actually notice on the way that this building here, there's a bunch of openings and there's silk kind of draped there, and a number of Magian are kind of guarding the outside of that. But then you make it to this kind of crumpled tower, and yeah, these hands keep just trying to build or grab these bricks from this pile of rubble and lay them up, but every once in a while they're just not sticking, and the wall falls back down into the pit, and they just have to start all over again.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
What are you acrobating?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me.
What was the play called again?
I know.
Blasphemy of Kings.
Okay.
Yeah, the acrobatics check is to avoid rubble as we continue walking. He started the script a second time, but this time he's trying to memorize his lines. So he's kind of mouthing the lines in a mumble as we walk, but also dodging debris very deftly.
Okay.
According to my details.
So you guys are trying to help this thing. Yeah, I mean, you guys go to town and try to pick up these things. The claws start to actually get a little bit excited. They're skittering around a little bit faster now that you guys are helping them. It looks like it's going to take a number of hours to get this done. The specifics are it takes hours equal to 50 divided by the number of excavators. So it could take a little bit. What's that? 12 hours with 4 of you.
Sounds about right.
So yeah, you could do that, and then you look up and towering. Go ahead.
Hang on. Sorry. Before we start the 12 hours, I want to eat a fruit to see if I can get something that helps.
Yeah, could I summon a bunch of animals to help us with this to minimize the time?
Heck yeah.
Could I summon animals, please?
Look at him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
I guess you and your million animals can. What kind of animals
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
gonna up
bringing?
past it to a 4th level, because I don't have any 3rd
gonna roll
level
a
spell slots
D8
left,
for that
but this
proof.
seems worth it, and Bree is also really empathetic, so she's just gonna be like, no, these things are really cute.
How about badgers? Badgers can burrow.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that.
can rebuild the foundation.
What CR are they?
I think they're
Oh,
one half.
they're 0.
You
Are they?
Oh. So you can
Yeah.
get
How about giant badgers? How about giant badgers then?
They're 1/4.
Yeah, that would mean that I could summon 8 of them, but if I upcast this to 4th level, does that mean
I mean,
I believe that
50 divided
increases
and
by
more
the-
creatures,
12.
twice as many with a 5th? Oh, so that's only if I go up to a 5th level slot. That kind of sucks that it doesn't change for a 4th level slot. Could I get like... That doesn't make sense. Could I get a +4 for a 4th level since it doubles with a 5th level? So I get 12 instead of... Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, no, I'm happy to roll with it. Just roll me an Arcana check to see if you can
Fair.
get this extra
If I can,
power
like...
focused in.
Probably not.
I was setting
It's
it
not
at 10,
happening.
but you
So I
rolled
get
it
8.
at 2.
That's fine.
That's not too bad.
Unlucky.
So 8 plus 4, 12 divided by 50, I guess, is 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly. 4.16.
All right, so it's
Well,
only gonna take 4 hours.
Yeah, because we need to find that clue.
Yeah, Scoops
Yeah.
scarfs down another purple pear. Roll me a d20, Scoops.
Oh, D20? Sorry, I thought it was a D8. Excuse me.
I think
6.
something was a d8, but this one's a 20.
Hmm.
All right. I'll copy that over to your thing, so you now have an
Heck yeah.
ability. But yeah, as you guys get ready to start helping here, you've brought all these badgers in to help with the job. The hands are getting crazy excited, and then you see, like, floating above you is this like
I could say
ghostly figure in a wizard's robe looking down at you and watching you guys do this.
I wave. And keep working.
All right.
Well,
you
I
wave
just
and
got a, Sorry, Dimitri says, I get the feeling I can do the same thing I did last time. My hand is a little transparent, so if I need to, I could turn invisible and go looking for those witches or those hags or the drow, if need be.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's focus on this for now, though, and get her done.
Get her done. All right. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll just cliffhang it at this ghost. This ghost is floating above. You have no idea what's going to happen. These claws are helping you excavate, and that's where we'll cut it off this week.
Alrighty.
At the start of the 4 hours or the end of the 4 hours?
At the start of the 4 hours.
Start of the 4 hours. Heck
So you
yeah.
guys haven't
So
officially.
some of my
started
badgers
yet.
might die.
Gotcha. So we have to defend while we build. That's cool.
Maybe.
Let's do it.
Who knows?
Love
Well,
that.
shoot, that was fun. You guys, I was like, oh man, yeah, this slad tower is gonna be great, and then of course you guys figure out a way to just hop in, hop out.
Yo,
That's
we're on a time scale. We don't have time for this shit.
I know.
You didn't
Well,
open
you're
the door
figuring it
for
out.
us.
You're really doing
What
it.
are you gonna do? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not time
okay.
scale. We're on a time crunch. We don't have time to be dealing with all of. We don't have time to be dealing with traps and slots. We need to get back to Brinchander and save it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Well, have a great night, folks.
Great game, Alex. Heck yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
Take
You
it
guys
back.
have a good night. I gotta step away and go to the bathroom, but good game,
Yeah,
guys.
guys.
Oh,
Have a good
Bye.
one, dude.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.